he was given an advantage too. So I was going to mention that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, I would like to go ahead and reconcile. So advantages, I show Cade having 1 remaining. Is that what you have? Yeah.
Would you like to sneak in?
I show DM has 4 remaining.
Boo.
Thank you, Tim. And then I show Solomon has 1.
The plus 1 would be.
Okay. All right.
So are our mics on, Lester?
If you turn them on, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You have 1. So I have a Menace 1, Solomon 2, Amen. Sorry, God, why do I keep doing that? Amen.
Who's a menace?
Sorry, I had.
Amen and Chris combined.
Yeah, exactly. So, Amen has 1, Cade has 1, Solomon has 2, Irda has. 2. Okay.
I'm just like this for a second because I can't get to that. I'm gonna have
No
to
worries.
shamelessly bag it today.
What's that?
I'll have to shamelessly beg today.
As though you haven't on previous streams. Is that something new?
I'm gonna have to up the ante.
Hey, we're really gonna have to beg.
Where did I put my coffee?
Extra big?
Extra.
Bag all about it.
But yeah, someone gave me an advantage during our Wednesday night stream the other day.
Uh-oh.
I think it was Zilla maybe?
Okay, yeah.
For Irda, and I was like,
All right, thanks. You got a fan.
I can use that.
I mean, hey, it's an advantage.
Yeah, it was so random because we were in the middle of talking to Vivi about like mini painting, and all of a sudden, advantage for Irda. Okay.
Was it somebody that DM last week?
Tim.
And
Yeah, the ever mysterious Tim gave me multiples.
And I still
Oh,
owe him for retaliation.
Yes. You got it
It's on this channel.
Yeah, so I'll make sure I publish like what night he's on, and you guys will have your chance for vengeance. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Makes it realty.
Oh, doing what?
Selling houses, hopefully.
Oh, really?
Like, so everybody mic up. Go ahead and turn your mics on.
Yeah, I have to call them tomorrow to talk about it.
I don't see yours yet. Oh, you're eating.
I was eating apple chips.
Sorry, say.
I have to call him tomorrow to talk about it, but I've been talking with somebody there for the past like 2 months, and he's like, yeah, as soon as you call him, basically, the process should start for you to get hired. So,
Well, good luck, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, Steve, good to see you, Blood Wild. And all mics are hot. Everybody looks good and live.
Yay! Hopefully we'll stay alive.
I basically turned me down and
Let's
Kate
see.
down on
is
the
this dice?
I don't need to be
good?
turned down.
The red one is the one that's still in the bag
Hey,
from
Pat,
last week.
Myomar. Pat, sorry you got, I shouldn't say sorry. Congrats. Hey, thanks for the host, Jay. I shouldn't say sorry that you've got regular work coming your way, but that's a good thing. But still, that you're going to be missing on Tuesday nights, I feel bad about that.
No.
Okay. 2 nights.
I'm going to come up and get some coffee. I'll sit here. All right.
14.
Hey, I made you a
That's not
thing
bad.
of okay, and there's a whole bunch of stuff by the front door and
have-
sweatshirts.
I have
Love you.
Sorry.
other things too if you want to try a different set.
Ooh,
I can't.
Retro believer.
Allah, whoever did that. Thank you for
Tier one.
subscribing.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you.
I remember when Twitch added tiers. I was so confused.
Oh, subscription.
Yeah, because I hadn't used Twitch in like 2 years, and I got back on, and I was like,
Buddy.
what is?
Yeah, we're not.
It's like,
we're
why
not,
do they have different things next to their names?
I'm not giving you this one. It's still rolling low. It just does not want to behave
I
right
wish
now.
work would not block Twitch. Amen, Pat. Amen.
You know, some of us just like to listen to Twitch.
It's just a
you don't even need to
podcast.
watch it. A lot of times I'll just like turn it on, close my screen, hit the little play thing, and then just like listen to whatever I'm trying to listen to. If it's not like visually important for me to watch it, then I just turn it on and listen. Treat it as a podcast.
Yep. I feel like D&D is one of the...
Yeah.
It's really easy to just...
I mean, there's the occasional like visual gag you might miss, but it's not constant enough that...
Or that panic or jubilation, depending on a roll that you miss.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's like, why is everything so quiet?
Something bad happened. Okay, here. I'm just gonna try not to cause...
Like that happens a lot. I'm like, I roll and I can't tell if it's a 7 or a 1, and I'm like, I don't want to go closer because I don't want to see if it's actually a 1. And I'm just like...
Okay.
I don't think you have any more room.
No,
Ooh.
Yeah, those are... They're a set called Avalor, and those are the purple ones, and then I have the blue ones over here.
Quite fancy.
This one usually rolls pretty okay. Why don't you try that?
I know y'all have a couple in college now, but
Yeah.
my oldest just hit high school this year.
Oh, good
I'm
luck
going,
with that.
oh my goodness. I'm not, this is impossible. I'm
That's
not that old,
approximately when
right?
they lose their minds. But just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
I would agree.
All right, wish you the best, sir.
As a
May the odds ever be in your
former
favor.
high schooler.
All right, let's kick off. Hey, everybody,
real
thanks
life
for joining us
doesn't
today.
give you
If you have missed.
Wes. Roll the dice every day.
Lord, good to see you. Retro Gamer
least you
Matt,
know
good
it's
to see
coming.
you, sir. I've already greeted several of the others, and we're about to kick off a very, very dangerous part of this campaign session. And I'm looking
Dangerous
forward
for
to...
Lucretia.
Yeah, and Lucretia, who was the...
Sister of
Zanisha.
Zanisha.
So the
Oh, I threw off the tower and went splat.
So I'll talk about the title of tonight's session in a second here, but let's go ahead and watch this again.
bunch
It's
of
so
D20s and you
cool.
can pick what you
We're gonna
want.
have to do some different music here because there's a little bit of licensing thing that John from DCG is working through, but you can't miss this great video.
That one's a good one. That's one of my melee dice, so that doesn't...
And I've got something else cool to show you from Dragon Crafting Guild tonight. Today, this afternoon, whatever time it is. He's got new stuff coming.
I'll use these things.
Okay, let me find you... You need, like, other dice than D20s? Just, yeah, find the ones that kind of match those sets. Or whatever.
I mean...
As long as I've got the ones that I need.
With this set, the only one that doesn't work is the D20.
Okay.
So...
Guaranteed to roll more nat 20s! Except not really.
So go ahead and pick all the...
Incredible stuff from DCG, and of course we're talking about a new sponsor. So let's go ahead and we're going to kick off, and full screen, and of course that guy's frozen because he's been fighting me all day. Hold on, I'll fix that real quick. And we may have to do this a few times on the stream today. I think it's something with a USB extension that I have.
Paleontologist.
And I've rebooted everything, so it'll be maybe a pain, but we'll work through it. And welcome.
I'm missing a D4.
So,
Here, I got you.
for all of our Blue Box fans, I've got a couple of really fun things to talk about today. I've got a neat thing coming from Dragon Crafting Guild. I'm just going to give you a little teaser. Those of you that are on our Discord, you already saw it. So if you're not on our Discord, you should be. You'll see all kinds of things before everybody else. But then also a new sponsor to announce, which if you're paying really close attention during the pre-roll, you might have seen it.
Yep.
But they are... I think a really huge sponsor for us. Some really neat stuff that we have coming. It is, of course, our second full session now with Chris, who plays Eamon, our quite effective Magus half-orc
So far.
that I think brought a lot to it last time.
Yeah,
and we'll go
31
through a bit of
points.
what happened last time, and we'll also talk about each of the players and their classes and where they're at right now with their levels. But let's just quickly take a look at GreyhawkCon, Virtual GreyhawkCon, coming up October 2nd through October 4th. You're going to want to be part of this. So we'll drop the creds in the Discord. pardon me, in the chat rather, and that will take you directly to the 2 Blue Box streams. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's not enough to just create an account on there. You actually click my shows. I have one on Friday and then one on Sunday to sign up to be a viewer. The tickets are free, but it just kind of registers your spot because there's a limited number. It's a highlighted stream. I think we have 200 that we can have on the view. So make sure you sign up for those, and we'll drop those in the chat. Boom, right there. See how well that works. And then it's magic with my fingers.
Struggling.
That's fine. You're doing a lot. And then beyond that, we have a shirt that we're giving away today. So we're giving away a Blue Box t-shirt today. Very similar to the one that Cade is wearing. Cade, if you can show. Now, you're not going to get a sparkly. Hey, Seegzilla, another DM advantage. All right.
Wow.
So, look, guys, I think there's people rooting for a TPK here.
Yeah,
I feel
they're really
it.
trying to kill us, and it hurts my soul.
So right now, the DM has 5 advantages. Cade has 1 advantage. Eamon has 1 advantage. Solomon has 2. Irda has 2. And we'll keep track of those. Remember, every 100 bits you cheer, you can give advantage, or you can give disadvantage. If you want to give disadvantage to the DM, that'll basically wipe out one of my advantages. If you want to give disadvantage to a player, it'll do the same for them. Or if they have no advantages, the disadvantages will give them disadvantage on their next roll.
Yes, you did. I appreciate it, Seekzilla. You are the best.
Yes. Oh, Seek. Yeah, we caught that one. Thank you. And I guess that maybe that was a little makeup that he did right there.
I have it saved.
All right.
That's one
So,
of my 2.
Virtual GreyhawkCon, make sure you sign up. Thank you so much for all of the support that we've got. That's going to be an incredible, incredible weekend. And then we want to talk now about Dragon Crafting Guild. And let me pull up the monitor here. Boom, you see that. And just take a look at this. Put it up here so all the players can see it too. This is part of the new gear coming from John.
It's cool. I saw it on his channel this morning.
So you have new dice trays coming, and this gives you a hint. And this is not the only one, of course, but you can see where he's going with this now. So you're going to have new giveaways on Blue Box coming very soon that will feature this cool illumination effect that you saw right there. And so thank you very much to John from DCG who sent that to us this week. And then now, our new sponsor.
Yeah.
So, if you've not seen these folks, you need to check them out. They are absolutely amazing. In fact, I've got a note here. I'll save that. Hold on, I got it right here. Let me just pull up some of my thoughts here. So our new sponsor is this group, Mantic Games. Now, when you hear Mantic, you might say, I don't really know what that is. Any of you guys know what Mantic is? They're a big company. They're international. They're actually based over in the UK, but they have products. They have multiple products that they sell. Hey, too sad.
Too sad.
No!
Wipe your advantages on.
Me too sad. Oh, you are not right. Okay.
Thank you.
So that.
Or if you like the pirates, doom.
That's
Doodads.
That's so
Give me an
cruel.
advantage.
Hey, AAA, good to see you. I just got all 5 of my disadvantages wiped out by Too Sad. That is not nice. All right, so
it's a gift from Sarah.
I never merchandise players, but yeah, the viewers, but the DM could use some advantages now.
The players could use some advantages.
Kane needs some advantages.
Okay, hang on. Your cam.
Yeah, we got 2 people charmed right now. That's a bad situation.
I'm probably gonna have to do that.
Aren't we both charmed? Yeah, we probably shouldn't have advantages.
You don't have to use your advantage.
We don't have to use.
True.
But we could use.
We could use a disadvantage if you wanna give me a chance. Disadvantage.
Now, I will not force players to use advantage when they're under duress. Hang on one second here. We're going to get that cam back up. I don't know why this guy's fighting me. I'm going to get a new cable for it this week. I think it's the extension cable I have on it.
Thank you.
All right, so Mantic Games. What is Mantic Games? So they're they're started in 2008. Their founder, Ronnie Renton, actually came from Games Workshop. If you don't know Games Workshop, you don't know minis and all that. Like, it's incredible. And he came from there, and he started this great company, Mantic. Now, going on 12 years or so. They have They're part of Masters War Games, which is huge over in Europe. And their whole King of War series is the #1 fantasy role-playing series, part of that Masters War Games that happens over in the UK. And they, in particular, why this is so relevant for us is they are the producers of this. And Terrain Crate, if you haven't seen Terrain Crate, you got to check this stuff out.
Cool.
This is not the only thing they have that's around. They got cool minis, but Terrain Crate, they're in most hobby shops. You go to any hobby shop that has D&D stuff, they make cool scenery, everything from town centers, gallows, fences, runes, all kinds of tiny little barrels. A lot of the kind of stuff you see us use here, it's right in our wheelhouse. And so I want to talk about this for just a second. We're going to have Terrain Crate. Let me wait for the aggressive music to stop. I got really, really lively. So I talked with one of their heads of marketing internationally this week, and they have agreed to be a sponsor for Blue Box, and we're so excited about that. That's a credit not just to the players, but to all the fans and the viewers. Like we're growing, and people see that we're engaged. Our viewer levels are really good. Hopefully, you guys don't make me liars today. But they see that, and they want to be part of this, and we want to be part of what they're doing. So they're sending. I'm actually working together, and I have one more point on this because I want to tell you about one of our viewers that is actually central to this. Has helped put this together. So I'm going to be working this week with Steve. Steve, you see him as Bloodwild SW on the chat. Steve is what's called a Pathfinder for Mantic Games. He writes fan content, does a lot of volunteer work for them, and he's been working with me for about 3-4 weeks, telling me, hey, you should reach out to these guys. And Steve really made this whole thing happen, and he knows all their content. So he and I are getting together again this week. We're going to pick out a list of items. And of course, why does this matter to you as a viewer or you as a player? As a player, you're going to see their gear on this table. So all kinds of new terrain things that we're going to be able to use, fun, neat things to just bring the game to life. But then as a viewer, those are going to be giveaways. So we're giving away minis here, shirts here, hats here, mugs here. You've got dice from Dice Envy. You've got trays from Dragon Crafting Guild. Now we're going to have terrain coming from Terrain Crate and Mantic Games. And as I often am asked, I don't intend to open a merchandise shop. I want this to be something that our viewers get to enjoy as part of being participants in what we do here and in the growth of our campaigns and our streams. So super, super excited for Mantic Games, and thank you very much to Steve, who helped us put that all together. Phantom's already down the WizKid. Yeah, so just don't give up hope on that either, Phantom. There's some conversations that are still happening there. Yeah, big shout out to Steve. Too Sad, no. I want Too Sad banned.
He's the MVP of the day.
Too Sad. He's spamming the channel. He's spammed it with disadvantages for the team.
I don't think that's how that works there.
I don't think so. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Let's talk about then what happened last time.
Can I also mention channel point stuff?
Of course. Oh, yes,
because I know a lot of people probably didn't see it on Wednesday.
Yep.
So we have a new channel point items that were added as of last Wednesday that people can use their channel points on. Now you can use, along with bits donations that you guys have been so kind to give us over time, but you can now also use 10,000 channel points to gift advantage or disadvantage to DM or players. Just when you use those channel points, just let us know who you want those things to go to. So for every 10,000 every 10,000 channel points is an advantage or disadvantage. So you can use that as you like. We also at 40,000 channel points you can restore all abilities and spells for one player. Ooh, so you would just let us know which player that would be for.
That's super helpful.
At 75,000 channel points, you can restore all spells and abilities for the entire party. So that would basically treat it as if we had all taken a long rest minus the HP recovery. At 100,000 channel points, and this is the redemption of this is one per viewer. So you can only do this once. 100,000 channel points, you can get a Blue Box t-shirt. And at 125,000 channel points, and this is also redeem one per viewer, you can get your very own Blue Box RPG mug. So those are all of our new channel point items.
Yeah, and I know several of you have a lot of channel points you've been saving, and so you can redeem those today on stream. We'll keep track. You can give those advantages to the DM all you want. Every 10,000, I did lots of and then of course, when you get to 100 or 125, the mug. The shirt, and then of course that 40,000 mark. That's a great one because if you've got a wizard that's out of spells, if you've got a paladin that has used her smite for the day but really now needs it, you're going to be able to use your channel points to make that happen, not just your bits. So super cool. Thank you for that. Hey, Seekzilla has not only subbed us, he's also hosting us. He's a great friend of the show, and we really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. All right, let's talk about what happened last time.
Okay, last time we started off in the room with the giant ogre creature that we had just finished fighting with our companion Vale. He had fallen in midst of combat. Cade and Solomon immediately started rifling through all of the dead Black Arrow bodies while and Cade can't do it one-handed. Sorry.
I need help.
While Jakardros wept over his fallen ally. Irda actually caught the sound of some groaning coming from one of the piles of bodies in the room and began to clear bodies away and found our new ally, Aemon, amongst the bodies. And he apparently was a new recruit to the Black Arrows, so he had recently just become part of this, the fort here. Jakardros had heard of him, but he had not met him formally before.
And that would be very unfortunate. You know, you go to your new job at the fort, and then all of a sudden there's like 50 orcs coming at you. Or not the ogre things coming at you.
Bad first day on the job.
No time to make friends.
No.
So after Solomon and Cade had gone through all of the bodies, Irda actually went and checked the ogre that she had downed and found a bag full of ears and fingers and things, and immediately tossed it to the side, not finding anything else, which she heard a shatter of glass, and Cade chastised her a bit for. And then once we had kind of gathered everything from the room, we decided to continue on after a final prayer over the body of Vale. And so Irda listened at the steps and caught the sounds of voices from above and breathing included, and what sounded like a very deep voice suggesting a very large creature. And there was some movement upon the stairs, to which Irda was like, well, time to go. So she took off up the stairs with everyone following behind, with Solomon and Cade complaining behind about.
See, this is the exact situation in which having a moral compass is detrimental.
Quick interruption here. Phantom said, I'm listening to the stream and viewing the Mantic Games crates. I think there's a weeping sound coming from my wallet. Well said. Well, you know, hopefully you can win some here, but yeah, we love it when you support our sponsors too. All right, so continue.
Yep. Okay, so there was much complaining coming from Cade and Solomon, to which Irda suggested that he just stay behind her if he was so concerned about it. To which he took great offense and bustled his way forward. And so up into the next room they went. They found a very strange menagerie of bodies that had been human bodies that had animal parts attached to them in a very grotesque sort of mishmash of human and animal. There was an altar that we noticed on the wall that had a three-eyed jackal above it, which Irda had remembered was one of the symbols of Lamash too, from where we had seen it before in Thistletop. We went into combat with the gigantic ogre, and the other was a female mage caster ogress. We had taken quite a few very hefty blows from the ogre.
he's
Solomon
pretty
was
powerful.
nearly killed. But our new ally Aemon had done quite a bit of damage to the mage. Shalelu actually finished off the giant ogre with a very well placed arrow to the temple. And then
Nice when the NPCs actually help.
yeah. But
Very
unfortunately, during that combat, Jakardros lost his life when he was struck down by the lightning
falling like
spell
flies.
of the caster. And so once we had kind of finished off the big ogre, everyone was turning to try to attack the caster, and she actually managed to slip out of the room before anybody had a chance to get an attack of opportunity on her. And we turned to the door. Irda listened at the door and heard a woman's voice saying, "It's all right, you can come on in and I would like to talk to you." Of course, that never bodes well for us. But in we went, and she revealed herself to be Lucretia, the woman we had been in search of. And she told us that her sister was actually Zanisha, the creature that we had fought on top of the clock tower in Magnemar. And she was rather displeased with us for killing her sister.
Not just the creature that you slew on top of the clock tower, the one that Cade confessed to pushing
I pushed her off until she splatted on the ground.
Yes, to which she was rather displeased. She started making great promises of things she could offer us if we chose to ally ourselves with her. Irda, being the paladin that she now is, was not about to align herself with evil, so she immediately got into a attack stance. And Solomon actually wavered a bit until she mentioned having had a tryst with his brother.
A pleasurable evening.
Yes. To which he reacted quite poorly to this revelation, and so therefore charged directly at her. She immediately metamorphosed into a creature very much like the Zanisha on top of the tower. She is half snake, half woman. We began combat, and Aemon was fighting the ogre woman again, and the rest of the party was fighting Lucretia. She actually used a mirror images spell and created 7 images, one of which was dissipated by an attack. She then, as the battle continued, she cast a charm spell that had an AoE effect and was able to charm
I'm not strong enough!
multiple people.
Wonder who that could have been.
And now Solomon and Cade have turned to face.
Oh,
the
I'm
rest
weak.
of the party.
All right, so before we move on and talk about what's going to happen as we start this combat off, let's just make sure we recover a couple things that she said, because there were some important gems there. Anybody remember things that she said? I know you probably do, but let me see if anybody else does too. I want to give them a chance to...
Specific part? Like
So obviously Zanisha being her sister was one thing that she referenced.
Snake Woman, Lamashtu,
Okay.
Your brother.
The runes.
Okay, so she talked about having met your brother, obviously. What about
the star in the chest.
So what did she tell you about the Sihedron rune and what it represented or what it did?
She said,
I must have had too much rum.
see, I can't remember what she said it did, but I remember what she said leading up to it. She was like, these, when either like carved into someone's chest or wrist, whatever, it like they become something, or not become something, but like they get.
They fight.
It gathers power for.
It has some sort of connection. And then there was one other name which was mentioned to you. So apparently these runes, whether they're tattoos or whether they're carved onto the bodies, which is what you saw way back months ago in Sandpoint as you were recovering these murder victims, that somehow this rune has something to do with the transference of power from a slain creature to something else. Then there was another name which was mentioned.
And I remember It started with an M, I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember.
Okay, so she referred to a giant by the name of Makmurian.
That's right.
And Makmurian apparently is, involved in this somehow, and she laughed at your contributions and what has happened here to push the cause forward.
Right.
So, with all that said, thank you everybody that's already joined us. Hey, Satrascorn, that's...
thank you, Camo.
Oh no, Camo, stop that.
Our Camo! I'm your favorite.
So Satrascorn, that's Bill, if I've got my usernames correct. And he is one of the players in Jay's campaign, and I want to shout him out because he's also a terrain master. All the stuff that, well, not all, but a lot of the stuff you see on Jay's table, Bill did, and Jay has told me that there's some new stuff that Satrascorn is working on, and there's going to be a copy. Oh, and we froze again. Sorry.
Seekazilla gave you 1 Cade.
Oh, huzzah!
Did you see Seekazilla offered to bribe you? And you said 100 bits if you join
today. I've got this weird problem with this one camera.
It never freezes.
No, this one has been the one that's been freezing every week now. Yeah, it's the only one that has a USB extender on it, and I have a really high quality USB extension cord, but I think it's not good enough, and I'm gonna have to replace that cord. So I don't think it's a slob. It's definitely not Twitch. I don't think it's a camera. I think it's that extension cord.
You need to write down me advantage, please.
Okay. So there have been a few of those firing off. So before we get the action started tonight,
3.
So you have a total of 3 now.
Yeah, I have 3 now.
Okay, and
while he's writing down,
and Kate,
if you want to send some more me way.
Stop
I told you I was going to shamelessly bet.
You have 2 now, right?
Okay, you have 2. All right.
Oh,
and
not enough.
Amen and Solomon did not get any more, correct? All right.
Not yet.
But Solomon, I know Too Sad is your fan, and she canceled out 5 of mine, so that's a pretty significant thing. Okay. Without any further ado, we're going to get started today because we've had plenty of ado.
Is Too Sad a girl?
No.
No. Too Sad is a guy.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I knew that. But from the very first time you popped in and were asking to be blown a kiss, I assumed the opposite, which I should not have assumed.
You shouldn't assume anything,
Yeah, I
sir.
shouldn't have assumed anything. That's right. All right, so thank you very much, Too Sad, and lots of new stuff. Well, look, we're looking forward to it, Bill. You're freaking amazing. All right, so here we begin with episode 30-something of the Runelords campaign. This one is titled Sisters, Sisters. And of course, is anybody... I'm going to wait for Kay to look up from the phone here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
So did you hear the title of the episode?
Sister, sister.
And what does that mean to you?
Zanisha and Lucretia.
Okay, but like you're also old school, there's an old song, right? Sisters, sisters, there were never such whatever.
Yeah, from Holiday Inn or White Christmas.
Holiday Inn or Holiday Inn.
I know me movie. I may not know the rest of the song.
Sorry, it was a bit glitchy by the DM, but that's what he wanted to do. Here we go. Combat begins. And so, as I have already mentioned, we have both Cade and Solomon now under some sort of control by Lucretia.
Dear.
Wait.
And we're going to pull back up the battle cam here. And so, to help our viewers recognize what you're looking at here,
or maybe since I'm turned against y'all,
you have on the game table here, you have the dead orcish necromancer, the woman that they killed last time. You have Cade Cardinal, who has now turned and is facing Eamon.
Ah, this is terrible.
I'm going to put a dot on his chest. Eamon. I have Solomon here. That's this guy. And he has now turned to face Irda. Then I also have...
I don't want to be taken out to
She's
the
the
guy.
NPC. And of course, I already mentioned Cade is this one right here.
Alright.
And so combat begins.
Kay, just take his rum.
I won't do that after I kill him, I guess.
And it's not that bright in here, so let me bring up a more ambient lighting. And it is initiative.
Okay.
Group initiative. Who?
It's just me and him now for the group, right?
Oh, that's right. That's correct. So.
Because everybody else is against us.
I think you won last
Where'd
time.
the lights go?
No.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, it was me and I lost initiative.
Okay, so it goes to you now. Initiative. The DM has a 4. I think so.
No.
Plugged underneath there.
No!
Okay.
Dang it!
All right.
Yes.
So they have it. And I think this is fun. So we're engaged in melee combat here. So they begins with Cade. Cade, you're going to strike at Eamon. Roll to hit.
Oh, where's my bad die? Here, this one never fails me. This one always rolls bad. Come on, you can do it.
This one never fails to fail.
A 20?
A nat 20? Oh my soul!
This one has never rolled more than a 10.
The first roll of the game is a charmed character rolling a nat 20 on their companion.
You gotta
You
confirm it.
cannot script this stuff. This is why I love D&D. All right.
Die is terrible. I've thrown it across the room.
All right, so it remembers what you've done to it. So now I need you to roll again.
Crap.
And this is your confirmation roll, please.
Come on.
What's your armor class, remind me?
Right now, 20. Or no, I'm sorry.
I'm raging right now.
Find
Don't
it.
forget.
Find it.
Do I have to roleplay this?
do I
I don't want to
still-
kill somebody
Okay,
happily.
both of y'all, because you're no longer allied with us, you do lose the
Why am I
advantage
not
of my
serious?
rage, just so you know. So
Okay.
if you are having the advantage of my rage because you're no longer allied
yeah,
with me,
20.
you automatically
Sorry.
lose it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
That's what I
you,
thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yep, so
It's not good.
What'd you
A
roll?
19? What the darn nuggets?
And you have improved critical, right?
I'm not using it.
No, you don't have any choice.
Yeah.
I'm not using it.
Oh,
No, disadvantage me. Can I use my advantage?
Oh my god. Chris, I don't know what's going to happen here. You know how deadly these crit tables are. And
Yeah.
no one
I'm trying not to kill you, sir, but I'm charmed.
No one accused the DM of trying to TPK. I did not roll a nat 20 and a nat 19 on my attack roll.
This die has honestly never rolled less than
Okay,
a
so now you're
10.
rolling. Now you're rolling percentile dice.
Oh my
You're gonna
gosh,
have plus
I don't even
10.
want to pick dice.
That 19 gives you plus 10. And you're using a rapier, so I'm consulting the puncture, because a rapier is more of a puncturing weapon than a slashing weapon. So the puncture
boy.
crit tables.
Hopefully your lungs are still intact.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really don't want to roll.
Oh, this would be so bad.
I can't dispel it real quick.
Oh my gosh! What did you just roll?
She just rolled a 99.
Oh my 99! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Chris.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so sorry. All right, so 99, that's a plus.
Okay!
No, there is nothing to be done. There's a plus 10 on that. That
What can I
raises
do?
it to a 109.
What can I do? What can I
There's
do?
nothing you could do.
Oh my gosh!
you had no fate chips, no nothing. It's
Wait, fate!
Wait,
Wait, do I have a fate chip?
Okay, actually, hold on. No, you don't have a fate chip. All right, so I'm going to read the crit.
Wait.
So, as Cade leaps at you, you try to spin away from the blade. He strikes you right in the lower back. He drives the rapier deep into your back. The crit reads, nailed in lower back. Down. You're out. You're unconscious.
I'm so sorry as I'm doing this, but I got you. I feel
You
compelled.
are bleeding heavily. You will die from bleeding and shock in 6 rounds.
Here to do your thing.
You are out of the fight, and you have 6 rounds to
At least I
recover.
didn't kill ya.
Yes.
it's now me and Shalulu. We are the only one.
Wait, can we roll each time to get uncharmed?
No.
Why?
All right. So.
I think that should be a round thing.
It's like
Okay, all
the
right.
charm person spell.
Yeah,
it
so
just
no.
lasts a certain amount of time if
All
you
right.
fail.
So
Can I use an
and
advantage?
you could check those if you want to see them. That's the 99 on those old school Merc crit tables. And so he has 6 rounds. He is unconscious and bleeding to death. All right. Yes. Go
I
ahead.
have a
Yura.
question. Okay,
Wow. What a way to
Longest
start.
crit
Holy
we've ever
crap.
had.
in Pathfinder, you can counterspell with a spell of the same level and type. Like if you recognize the spell.
Sure.
Would I have recognized her charm spell?
No, because it was not truly charm, and this was
Okay.
actually an innate ability,
Okay.
not a spell that she
I just
got.
wanted to
That's
know.
a good. No, it's a
because
great.
I would have probably, Erda would have recognized that and countered it.
It's a
She-
great question. No, I understand exactly what you're asking. Oh, thank you for the follow, Metric Anaglyph. Oh, Anaglyph. Oh, I like that. That's a cool username, Metric Anaglyph. Yeah, we're just in the middle of something that is absolutely falling apart here before our very eyes. We already had 2 charm party members, or under some sort of mind control.
Lucretia?
And then one of them winds up critting, not just any crit, nat 20, nat 19 on the confirmation, which if you have improved critical, of course that also gives you, on my game, plus 10 on the percentile dice. Those percentile dice, she rolled a 99. I looked at the dice right there, a 99 plus 10, 109. So now we have Eamon, who's in his second session.
A waste of rolls, I tell you, a waste.
All right, now we go to Solomon. Solomon, you're attacking Irda. Please roll to hit.
No, roll low.
Can't look.
Roll low.
That misses.
18.
All right, total of 18?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you get 2 attacks, though, right? You swing forward. You're still using that polearm, correct?
I'm using the longsword.
The longsword, right? Irda bats your blade away on the first attack. Your second attack?
22.
Yeah, that misses as well.
All right. She knocks both of your blades away. Zanisha. Sorry, Lucretia. Sister of Zanisha.
I killed Zanisha.
Lucretia and Zanisha. Just like that.
She actually starts cackling. She backs up and she just says, "When the rains come, oh, the reaping of the harvest. I love watching you die."
This is my least
And
favorite
she just waves her hand. So let me bring back up here. You can see what she looks like. She waves her hands and she just begins to cackle. So lovely! Watch them die! All right, we're going to go now to the lone remaining conscious and uninfluenced member of the party.
Well, we still have Shalelu.
I know, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to turn. Well, I'm not going to turn actually because I'm already facing Cade and Solomon. I'm going to cast Sleep.
Oh.
All right, at Cade?
No, at these 2 because it's a 10-foot radius burst, and it's a 190-foot range.
Okay, so it actually was 10 foot. Like Lucretia will have to make a save as well.
Okay.
So you're
I'm sure
everybody that's hostile. What's the DC?
Will save of sorry, I'm a little stressed right now. Will save 15, and they do not get the advantage of my will. So.
Okay. Yes.
OC.
Yes.
Since the crit did not kill me.
Yes.
I have something called Orc Ferocity. Can I use that?
All right. So read that ability out to us.
It says once per day, when a half-orc is brought below 0 hit points but is not killed, he can fight for 1 more round as if disabled. At the end of his next turn, unless brought above 0 hit points, he immediately falls unconscious and begins dying.
Wow, this is a really interesting point, Chris, because it's a sort of DM adjudication. You've not really been technically brought below 0 hit points. You've been hit with a nasty critical, but I think the effect is the same.
Because within 6 rounds, if he was bleeding once per round, that would take him to -10 hit points logically. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Give it to him.
I'm going to say, yeah, you have one. So as you're falling, you see Eamon drops one arm to the floor, prevents his body as Cade pulls his rapier out. Blood fountains from your back. You breathe raggedly. You have 1 round of movement, but I still need to hold on before you. I need those 2 to make their saving throws. So it's a DC 15 will save?
DC 15 will save.
Saved it. 19.
Congrats.
17. 16. 16. What? I don't understand. Why? I want to sleep. Arr!
You saved against it.
Oh, you both
It's
saved.
just 4
My
HP
gosh, what
of
is wrong
creatures.
with us?
You both saved against it.
I've never rolled so good in my life.
All right. Eamon, you have 1 action you may take before you slip into unconsciousness and on your way to death.
I'm going to use
I'm
going to use Dispel. I gotta get back to my character here.
Oh, just the general dispel spell.
Dispel magic?
Yes. So it allows me to target 1 person.
Who are you going to target?
I'm going to target Solomon because I'll probably have my back to Kate as I'm falling down.
All right. What's the DC on that save?
There's no
saving throw on it, right? Okay, hang on. Again, this is a natural ability.
I'm guessing she probably saved against the
She
sleeve
did.
as well.
Yeah, she saved quite easily.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
As Eamon, he struggles. He reaches out his hand. A soft bolt of blue light strikes Solomon in the back. Solomon, you feel as those scales drop from your eyes. Suddenly your consciousness returns, and you realize you are about to attack Irda again. You are broken from the charm. Shalelu, all right, so then you collapse to the ground. Shalelu lets out a cry and throws 2 arrows.
Strike true!
Okay, Ray.
Please.
The second one hits. It sticks in one of the coils of the abdomen of Lucretia. But it doesn't look like it does much damage. It barely pierces the thickness of the scales. And now we go to initiative.
Okay, so then back to me.
Back to you. Actually, no, it could go to Solomon too now. So.
I mean, it just...
Oh yeah. Okay. So we'll go here. And who has the? Oh, there it is. All right.
Flibberty gibbers.
DM has a 5.
1.
A flibberty gibber?
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that phrase.
Better than the alternative, right?
Family friendly.
All right. So.
We're family friendly on this channel.
Like kind of PG-13ish. All right, so
Oh, you
seeing
got an advantage, Chris.
Solomon break the spell. Kate, we're gonna go to you first.
Oh no.
You pivot. You see Shalelu, and you see now Solomon. Clarity in his eyes. He is once again an enemy. I'm gonna bring back the regular lighting. So
Alright, since I'm under a spell, can I go after Shalelu since Ixen was always after her?
I think the. Well, let's see.
Because I know in my mind I like it.
And in the back of Kate's mind,
I'm gonna have you roll a d6. I think this should be randomized.
All right.
1 to 3, you go after Solomon. 4 to 6, you go after Shalelu.
choose wisely.
Oh crap!
She leaps towards Solomon. He leaps towards Solomon.
No!
And roll to hit.
I thought I used me bad one. Alright, I'm gonna try the bad one again. It can't be doing all bad all day.
Oh, wait. I didn't see. So you got an advantage. I don't know how I missed it, Chris.
I don't know when it came at, though.
It can't keep rolling that way, I tell you.
Yeah, it came during the combat. I think it's new. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't given him any yet. So that's his first. I don't know what good it does you while you're on harsh language, Triple H said.
Yes.
So, do I have to add?
Yes, you have to add all your bonuses to it.
26.
Is that language allowed?
That hits.
What? That hits.
It hits. All right, roll your second
Oh,
attack.
I have to roll 2.
You have to attack both times. Kate is super effective today.
Okay, that does not hit. 12.
All right, roll your damage on the first attack.
What's up? You had a question?
Yeah, you gotta...
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I started having a question, and then I was.
Oh, good. 6. Thank you.
So you added your strength bonus to that and everything?
Yes. 1.
Okay. 6.
Plus 5,
All right.
sir.
All right, Cade slices. Your armor deflects part of the blow. He catches you right on the
Oh,
thigh.
I'm so sorry, Solomon. I don't mean to do this, but I'm compelled beyond me reason.
Okay, I need you to actually role play. You're attacking him. Okay, what you did's funny, but it's not okay. You're actually angry. You're attacking him. All right.
I'm angry at you know who.
All right, you take 6 points of damage as she slices your hip. All right, Lucretia. Suddenly the laughter drops from her. Well, isn't that clever? Perhaps you'd like one of these. And you see a bolt of electricity escapes from her hand. And let's see here. If she goes at Cade,
Well, she wouldn't attack
she
me.
wouldn't. I'm saying like she goes toward like that angle, so she can't get. Yeah, so she's gonna have to choose. She can't get any 2 party members from this short angle. She's gonna go 1 to 3 at Irda, 4 to 6 at Solomon. It is a 5. So the jagged bolt goes straight towards Solomon.
Lightning as I'm wearing a bunch of metal armor. That's a great combo.
I need you to make a reflex save, DC 19. Reflex save, DC 19.
Reflex.
I'm gonna use advantage.
Good plan. Probably not that guy.
Not that one. I hate that one.
That one's terrible.
This one.
I like that one.
Electricity arcs.
All right.
And
Well, that's
blinding
unfortunate.
flashes of blue and white light. What'd you roll?
A 14. 15.
15 total. All right. So you're going to take the full
the
brunt
Oh
of this.
no!
Does your banner help on saves?
Save yourself,
Or does
son.
it
No,
do
no.
attacks? Okay.
It does, but
All right. So you take.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't like hearing all those dice click. Scared.
I know.
Oh,
Too many
he's about to roll
dice,
some more.
sir. Too
He's about to
many
roll some more.
dice.
Not as bad as it could have been. My D6s were not that hot. You take 31 points of
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, not
You okay?
not bad.
You okay? Do you look
Electricity
okay to me?
arcs through you. It hits the back wall. Flashes a brilliant illumination of blue and white against the walls as it strikes. The acrid stench, the scent of burning flesh and electric charge hangs in the air. Smoke rises off of Solomon's body. Now we go to the party, and we're going to say, Solomon, you're up first. You're in direct melee combat. You have just been sizzled with electricity. What do you do?
It's a very good
Ground
question.
wire. That's right.
Oh boy, this is a predicament.
It is a bit of a predicament.
I'm assuming she's not intimidated by me at all, or
Yeah, not that you've
Yeah.
sensed thus far. Yeah.
so. Okay, so
I
that
mean, I'm intimidated by you. She's not.
that doesn't help.
Has a certain sizzle to it. Electrifying combat.
Did I use all my rum to light all them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't
poured
have
it
any
all
rum
out.
left. Oh no, I'll be raging for sure.
All right.
It's down on your horse. The rest of it.
No wonder I'm rolling so well.
All right, what are you going to do, Solomon?
I'm
We
gonna
need to know.
use 8 allies and give.
Watch the pitiful human squirm! she slithers right towards Solomon.
I'll give Irda. She gets a
Is she in
plus
my
3.
melee range? Did she move into my melee range?
I think everybody was sort of already within more or less melee range, so I'm not.
You get a plus 3
But good
bonus to
question.
your attack roll.
Okay.
For
I'll take it.
All right, so tell us what you say. How do you aid your allies, Solomon?
Irda, you got it. Because I don't.
Hold on, let me write down that negative XP. It was pathetic roleplay. So that's 1 round down. You have 5 rounds of life remaining.
Solomon
Amen.
just got electrocuted. I don't think his brain's working that much right now.
a pool of blood surrounds Aemon's fallen body. All right, does that take a full round for you to do that? Or is that a swift action?
Let's see.
I think that's a swift action.
It was a shocking experience.
All right, while he's figuring that out,
Aid uses the aid another action.
Shalelu.
One of his allies.
lets out a cry.
So
It's an action. It's a full action.
Die, you fiend! It's a what?
It's a full action.
It's a full action. Both of her arrows miss.
Oh, Shalelu!
Thunk, thunk.
Oh, she got it. I got it.
One hits the scales of the creature. The other is batted away by one of the arms. She's wielding 2 rapiers, is Lucretia. One of them has a strange blue glow to it.
No.
And now we go to initiative.
if we make it out of this, I call it.
haven't gone yet.
Oh, you didn't go. I'm sorry.
Oh, my.
Well, I lost all my advantages. I have to get advantage somehow,
Somebody
right?
wants to
Can I
TP
space
chaos.
between these two to try to get to Eamon? I will. I realize that
You'll take an attack of opportunity, but yes, you absolutely can.
I want to do that. I want to
Alright.
get to where I can touch
All right,
Eamon.
so Irda disengages. You take an attack.
29 is my current.
29 exactly hits.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, 29 with the bonus. You take.
I guess I can't.
Okay, you take
cheer it
13
on.
points of damage.
Okay.
And you lose temporarily 1 point of wisdom.
Oh.
So you have a wisdom drain that hits you from that. You make it over.
So that's to my base score.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine.
Correct.
Okay.
So you make it over to the fallen Eamon. You see blood pooling around him, thick, red, viscous
Cure a
substance.
serious wound.
Where is Kim? We need Kim. He should be around.
Kid's outside.
Oh,
He
rats.
couldn't fit inside
Yeah,
the
he couldn't fit
building.
through the door.
Is there a window in this room?
There is not.
No. My only plan.
Oh no!
Jump out.
Oh, bless. Okay. That's
I was thinking push her out.
9.
Oh, I could do that to
Zanisha play
You
too.
receive healing from Irda.
22
Wait,
points of healing.
she's a snake person. That wouldn't work.
So would that put me?
Okay, so take take the 22. I would have had you at -7. Okay, and now what I'm gonna have, but hold on, this does not necessarily get rid of. This critical was a serious critical, and what I need you to do is you're gonna make a con check. So your Constitution is what?
3.
Wait.
No, your total Constitution.
Plus my rage,
Oh,
because you're still
A
affected.
17 con, right?
Plus 4.
Well, let's see.
No, just your con, not.
Just my con,
But my raging song gives him an additional
Give him a
4 to
plus
his
4?
to his.
I'm gonna say
Right, so-
when he's unconscious, he can't receive the benefit
It's a-
of the raging song.
13.
What's that?
13.
13. But you were raging when he fell out. Okay,
Yeah.
I think a fair adjudication of this, you're going to get half that bonus. So you heard her flute and the power of her rage as you slipped into unconsciousness. You need to roll a 15 or under. If you roll over 15, she does not stabilize you with your spell, and the count continues with your slow descent.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And I said, when I said negative, no, you would have been 4, now you're at -5. Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay, so
So you're going to roll, you need to roll 15 or under.
I'm gonna roll
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage, yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
All right, so you're rolling at advantage, disadvantage.
12. Yes, a 12. Right.
You see the flow of blood staunch. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to put you at, I'm going to put you at 0 and stabilized. All right. So though she gave you 22, you know, again, this crit was a fatality crit, but the way it was written, you had 6 rounds to death. She intervened in those 6 rounds. I think that's fair. But you are still in bad, so you're now at 0 hit points, but no longer bleeding to death on the floor. All right, we go to initiative. It's you, Solomon. DM has a 1. 2!
Sorry for your use.
Hey, Marsevere, good to see you, Rory.
Me and her pirate is cheering them on.
Oh my goodness! All right,
a little
so
good left in me.
we're gonna go to Solomon. Solomon, you have 2 foes in front of you. Cade is swinging at you violently, poking and pressing with his rapier. Lucretia looms tall over you. You see the slithering coil, this odd juxtaposition with this demonic look in her eyes and this serpentine tail, but still beautiful green eyes and fiery red hair, a gorgeous face, but a demonic look and body as she looms over the top of you. What are you going to do?
Attack!
Who?
Snake woman, Lucretia.
Lucretia. All right. So you pivot away from the attacking Cade toward Lucretia.
The nasty demon woman.
All right, and Solomon here now attacking. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's a 29.
Huzzah! That is a hit.
Yep. Sure.
Don't tell me if it
Her
is.
AC is 28.
It is.
It's 28.
That's right. I remembered. I might be charmed, but I'm not deaf.
66 wants you to shield slap her. That's it.
Might have to.
Oh, I missed it. All right, so Proto Woot. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Proto Woot. That gives advantage to somebody. You can give an advantage to the DM, or you can give advantage to one of the players.
There, sir.
Proto West, just tell us where you would like that to go. You can also give disadvantage.
Give it to me and I can use Vital Strike and kill the bad guy.
And by the way, we're not 5e here. We're playing 3.5, but we got a lot of 1e, 2e elements. It's an old school RPG, but I love advantage, disadvantage. That's the only 5e rule that we use in this campaign.
Solomon gets it.
That is a hit, Solomon. Roll damage. Oh, it goes to Solomon.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the advantage.
Damage for the first one is 13. And then I'm going to use Vital Strike on the second one.
Vital Strike.
You're going to roll advantage?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Vital Strike and rolling at advantage.
All right.
For that advantage you just got. Come on, you can do it.
And the roll is?
Your full attack. Full attack.
You missed.
21.
Nope, that is a miss.
22, yeah.
That is a miss. All right, so your first blow, you strike, you press your blade into her shoulder, kind of lifting up high as she's swinging down. You catch her right underneath the arm. You drive it in 13 points, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, for the first time.
All right. Yeah, she's not very damaged.
Of course.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry. Something about the aura of the spell that Eamon, even though he directed it right towards Solomon, all of those additional images of Lucretia vanished when he did that. So the mirror image is no longer up for her. All right, now we go to Irda.
Advantage is 100, Rory.
Correct.
It's 100.
Advantage is 100. Thank you for the follow, Marcus Aurelius.
So since
funny.
I'm still right next to Eamon and I saw he did not get up, but he stopped bleeding, I'm going to do a Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
All right, Cure Moderate Wounds. Roll.
There's 14 points of healing.
Powerful healing spell. Warm glow from Irda's hands. You receive 14 hit points back. Lucretia looms over the top, her eyes glowing now almost even though they're green, they become a verdant glow to them as she leans over the top. I will devour each of you and I will laugh as I do so. You look quite tasty, particularly.
I really want to shut up.
Asimov. I love the taste of Asimov flesh. It is a delicacy. All right, Irda.
Please.
I just healed Eamon.
All right, that was your 4. All right, and then lastly, Shalelu. Shalelu. Hold on here. Shalelu. She drops her bow. She leaps over toward Eamon, and you see, I only have one. I was saving it, but Jakarta's gone. And she takes a potion out of her pouch and she jams it down Eamon's throat. Eamon, you receive from your zero position
through a cloak.
Oh yeah. She pulls apart your face wrappings. All of you hear her. She does it. She gasps, but then she shoves the potion down your throat. You receive 18 points of healing from the potion, and
oh no.
Now it is their attack. Kate.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were gonna say that.
You remain focused on Solomon. Roll to hit, Cade.
Wait, can I choose?
No,
again?
You cannot choose.
Please.
You've already engaged. You are attacking Solomon.
Okay, and I have to role play this. All right. Tired of your pretty face.
As you're doing this, Ray is tugging on you. He's pulling on your. He's pulling on your cloak. He's trying to stop you from.
Oh, get off me!
So it's going to be a -1 on your to hit because Ray is trying to stop you.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Oh, little buddy.
All right.
Thank you, Ray.
25.
That hits.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna rake this off that smug look off your pretty face.
This is Cade's most effective combat ever.
Oh no. Oh, it's another 25 on my second turn.
So 2 hits, roll damage, both.
Oh, and this is for sneaking your rum.
Never snook your rum? No,
apparently he thinks somehow you have. Thank you so much, the chat. You guys are awesome on the chat.
Oh, Lord. 18.
18 total. 18 more points of damage.
Boy, this is like the most effective rolling
All right.
ever!
And as you're trying to focus on Lucretia, Cade is attacking at your flank. You try to bat away with your shield, but he slips a blow in. One stabs you right in the thigh. You feel the rapier. It's pulled out. Another one catches you right in the side, slips between two ribs, barely misses a lung.
How's he doing this?
Boom!
I'm very deft with this one hand!
Pierces both times. All right, Lucretia. She looks at Irda and she says, "Don't you find all of this so funny?" And she throws her hand at you. I need you to make a will save DC 18 against hideous laughter.
Oh, stupid spell.
Come on, Lucretia.
Can't even tell a joke.
It is so watching you die and the taste of your flesh.
I'm using advantage on this, by the way.
Okay, all right.
Natural 17 plus will save, you said?
Yes.
That's a 30.
You don't even smirk. Wow, well done. All right, we go to initiative then, next round. And the DM has a 2 on the die.
A 3!
Yes! That's your favorite spell, Seek? Kate is the best, Bill. All right, we're going to go to you, Solomon. You're hanging by a thread. You're bleeding from multiple wounds. You can feel blood pooling inside your armor, down into your metallic boots. Everything is getting slippery. Your vision is beginning to grow hazy, but you still see Lucretia laughing as she's focused on Irda. What do? By the way, Kate is still jabbing you like a piñata.
Be careful about the way you...
anachronisms. He's still jabbing you like a pincushion.
Be careful what you do to me marvelous mistress over here.
Because Kate is still poking his rapier at me, I'm like, I know I need to dodge, so I use my strategy ability and grant a +2 dodge bonus to AC for all my allies for 1 round.
So we have extra dodge bonus
Yeah.
to AC?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Dex bonus.
Thank you, Dire Wrath, for the follow. All right, and that's a swift action, correct?
That's a standard action.
That's a standard action. All right.
Oh, that makes my AC right now for this round 31.
Okay. All right. So again, granting boon to those around you. Irda, what do you do?
All right. So I'm still within touching range of Solomon.
For our newer viewers,
so
this is Irda, the Azamar. This is the NPC Shalelu. So Irda is this player. We have Solomon, that's this player. Cade is Charmed, that's this player.
That's me.
This player on the ground is Eamon in his second session with a horrible critical hit that almost killed him.
Now he should be conscious, so that's all I cared about.
You're staggering up.
I was Lucretia the Lovely.
I'm gonna turn to Solomon since he's still within, like I could pivot to him, and I'm gonna do a cure moderate wounds on Solomon because I've seen him take several very ouchy looking attacks there.
Just taking 2 lightning bolts to my face in the past 30 minutes. No biggie.
15 points of healing.
15 points of healing.
Thank you, Phantom.
All right. There's healing that comes from Irda's hands
and I'm
again.
still raging.
As the healing strikes you, you feel the warm power of Irda.
Vigor.
Did you see the DM got disadvantaged 3 times?
What? What? Who gave the DM?
Thank you, Rory.
Oh my gosh, the DM is...
I don't know if I should be angry or happy because I'm charmed right now.
you as a player can be happy. Cade is...
All right.
Cade would not know what's going on, so...
Cade's like an advantage. What's that?
What's an advantage? Does that mean I get more rum?
Whatever gives me more rum, I need it now.
Okay, so that consumes yours. You've consumed yours. Now we go to Eamon. You're now up and conscious. What do you do, Eamon?
I am going to use Spell Recall, which is a swift action, to use Dispel again. And I'm going to look at Cade and I go, what binds your mind be broken? And pull back. As though I'm trying to
I like that. What binds your mind be broken?
Don't be talking to me like
I didn't know you had those kind of skills.
Hey!
Cade, you feel as bloodlust overcomes you. You know Solomon has sucked rum from every glass.
Right.
He has emptied them. He has defiled the sanctity of your rum, and you think
he thinks he's better looking than me.
And he's killed your goblins. You know he's at fault for all the goblins that he's killed. And then suddenly you feel something calling to your mind. Say it again. Bind your mind.
What binds your mind be broken?
And you feel something snatch, and suddenly, like light floods into you. With horror, you see blood streaming from Solomon's body all over his armor. You see the shadow of Lucretia looming over you, cackling, and you suddenly realize with horror, you almost killed multiple members of your party.
Oh my goodness! What on great earth have I done?
And you are broken from it.
And now you get the effect of my raging song again because you are
Praise be the master of the seas.
Hey, that was an important turn. Well done. All right, so
thank you.
Now Lucretia.
Now I need to wipe that cackle out of our mouth.
Holding on by a thread, but it's a strong thread.
No.
Lucretia, she.
A few more skates.
She still looks quite confident. There's a bit of an edge that comes off of her laughter, but she says, "You all look so bloody and so tired, so very tired." All right, so I need Shalelu, Irda.
Is this a sleep spell?
This is a sleep spell.
Counterspell?
Okay, all right, counterspell. And what's the DC on that?
It's a 15, but I mean, it's just my spell against your spell.
Right,
I think if we roll against each other.
Yeah, okay, so the DC on hers is 20.
Okay.
And the DC yours is on 15, right? So let's say that there has to be a 5-point differential between the two.
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna roll this at advantage.
I guess I'm rolling this at disadvantage. I have to because of Rory.
Oh,
thank you, Rory.
Oh, Rory just gave 2 more advantages to Irda. I can't even keep track of these. These are coming in too fast. Okay.
Okay.
So my roll.
I have a 13. That's my high one.
Okay. Your high one is a 13. My low one is an 11. The differential is not enough. All right. So I need Cade, Irda, Solomon, and Shalelu. You're out of the range. All make saves. These are will saves DC 20. Will saves DC 20.
I'm still awake.
Come on.
Oh, you resist.
22.
Oh, huzzah! 1. It came in for me. Oh wait.
As your mind is cleared, the weariness just overwhelms you. Cade is and he falls over face first on the ground and begins snoring loudly. All right. Shalelu.
This die only works against me.
Oh, good for Shalelu. She resists.
I need to remember this one.
And we go last.
Found counterspell description. If the target is within range, both spells automatically negate each other with no results. The sleeps against.
I'm magically awake.
So okay, so this is
spellcraft check.
Okay, but so this is actually. So I said it's a spell-like ability called Deep Slumber.
Okay.
Deep Slumber and Sleep. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think that's a fair way to look. So here's how the DM will adjudicate this. Even though you didn't remove the effect from others, you yourself are protected from it. So you don't have to make the saving throw.
I'm still asleep.
But you are not able to counteract it for the rest of the party. Now, we go to the next round of initiative. Wow, this battle is
okay, come on,
crazy.
Solomon.
All right. 4 for the DM.
Oh, come on.
You can't
Roll
beat that. You can't beat that. Oh, and that's why I love group initiative, guys. That right there, you don't get that with individual initiative. That is so fun. All right, Solomon, since you won initiative, you've resisted the sleep. I'm going to let you go first.
Precise strike straight at her stomach.
Oh, golly. All right, you leap forward, plunging your blade toward her abdomen.
Use my...
She's still just cackling wildly, like this is all so amusing to her. Look at that. The ants, they scramble and they try, and you're going to pay for the death of my sister. I promise you.
I look at Irda before I do this and I say, when I get out of here, I'm going to kill Ixen.
That's my plan.
And I stab.
And
25. Plus 1, 26.
Oh, so
Wait, do I get?
But you gave yourself the thing last round. The plus.
That's for. I gave you +3 attack.
I have +3, but what was your thing that?
Get him, Solomon. That's right.
Wait.
Hey, Darker.
Banner,
I'm sorry, I didn't see you earlier.
The challenge.
Thanks. While they're calculating, thank you so much to all of our viewers, all of our chat. We have a giveaway coming up later today. We're giving away one of our Blue Box T-shirts, and we're going to talk again about a new sponsor. I know several of you joined late. We have an incredible new sponsor that's going to mean great giveaways for you in coming weeks, and we'll talk about that. Our breaks coming up here pretty quickly. But yeah, all right. Solid. Hey, thank you for the follow, Proto Woot.
It's unfortunate.
You get my strength bonus and stuff, right? You have that.
Yeah, it's.
All right, so that's a miss. Your second attack.
So I have a question for like Vital Strike and Precise Strike. If I use them and miss, does that like consume its use?
Yeah, it does.
Rats.
Oh no!
It's a natural 1.
No!
Nat 1. The dice are cruel today. Roll again.
Hitter.
What
And
the heck?
so you're hitting an AC of 28, and what was that? All right, you fumbled.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was a 9 plus.
Yeah, so you missed. So it's a
18,
fumble. Yeah. All right. So we go back to these tables. I need you to roll percentile dice. There's no modifier for this because you didn't hit a 1 or a 2.
We're just bound and determined to kill
Hand arm
ourselves.
fumble table. Roll your percentile dice. Solomon leaping forward, trying to gouge her with his blade. It's you so miss your Thistletop blade.
41.
41. Okay, that's not terrible.
I do miss.
All right, you drop your weapon. So as you lunge forward, the blood that's seeping from so many of your wounds, your gauntlets are now coated in your own blood. The blade slips from your hand. It clatters to the ground over here. Oh, look at this. I just happen to have a sword. I can drop on the ground there. That's pretty cool.
Do you have a clinking sound?
It's actually... all right, so you draw, the blade slips out of your hand. It clatters to the ground. Hold on, let me read the description here. So,
I think I had this.
and you realize that you should try to relax. You are also now at, no, sorry, that's the wrong one. That was 15, 1 and above. So you drop your weapon, 1 round to draw a new one, or 2 rounds to recover the old one.
Don't care about that one.
He's a walking armory. He's fine.
Let's go to Irda.
All right, so I want to move towards Zanisha, and I'm going to attack her twice with my axe. And I have a nice +3 and the +1 from the banner.
Okay, you leap forward feeling full of energy and power.
I'm actually going to roll both of my attacks at advantage, and I'm going to use Vital Strike on my second attack.
Okay, and that's going to give you 1 more advantage after this, right?
That'll leave me 1.
Okay.
Any of you would feel so inclined to give.
Stop merchandising the viewers! They're going to do what they want to!
The first one is a 32.
Oh, that is a hit.
But we love our viewers and they know
The
we know
second
they love
one,
us.
I'm Vital Striking, so that's at my full attack, right?
Just trying to stay alive.
Vital Strike, full attack.
14 plus 15, 29 plus 4.
Both are hits.
Huzzah!
And double die on the second one.
Okay, roll the damage.
Keep your favorite.
You see, she's
players
barely
alive.
bleeding. She looks quite hale.
2 plus, what's my, sorry, 8 points on the first one. And then on the second one.
Yeah, 2 rounds to recover the weapon, Steve. So if he has to crawl over the top of her and get to it, it landed several feet away. He can pull a weapon. He's going to have to grab the weapon next round, but he can't get to that blade.
Yes. 8 plus 6 is 14 points of damage on the second one.
Okay, so 2 mighty blows. You actually rip part of the scales off of her abdomen. They fly against the wall and clatter. You now see blood start to flow. Her verdant eyes turn towards you. You will pay for that, Azuma. I will taste your flesh.
You would like to try.
All right, so now we go to Eamon.
Okay, so OOC.
Huh?
Somebody just noticed he doesn't have a character.
Oh,
Not
I know,
yet.
because the artwork's
His
not
name
done
is
yet.
Eamon.
Yeah, so his name is Eamon, and the artwork is being worked on, so it should be up by next Sunday. Hey, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the great chat and viewers. You guys are awesome, and our party is on the ropes here, but they're not out yet. They've actually done better than I expected them to do. Let's move Cade this way so we don't see the bottom of his base.
Yeah, after the start of this fight.
You got a advantage, I think, from Porto here. He was asking.
Oh, there goes.
Yep.
Oh!
Thank you.
Our new follower, thank you, Photo Woot, for the
Much
advantage.
appreciated.
And that goes to Eamon. All right, so Eamon, what are you going to do?
So OOC, are any of my party members in the grease from
Hallelujah.
Yes, so the grease is all around, and as I said, she's not impacted by it based on, you know, she's not ambulatory. But no, so Kate is kind of laying in it here on the ground, but it's here and behind, so it's not getting either of these two.
Don't throw in fire.
Kate is laying in it.
Kate is laying in it, yes.
Okay, that changes what I want to do then.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to light Kate on fire.
Oh, please don't.
Not today.
Oh boy.
No, it was not a sign, Lord Forth, but that's a good point.
I am seeing that Solomon is having a hard time to strike.
I want you to call him out like that.
I'm seeing it, right? I want to cast haste on Solomon.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
So
Means you get a third round of
all right,
attack.
so Solomon, you get an additional attack the next round. All right, at your full base attack bonus.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So you feel something strikes you in the chest, or in the back rather, as he casts something that there's a warmth that goes through your body. You feel a different kind of electricity, not the kind that was shocking and making you soak, but something that puts energy into your limbs, and suddenly everything looks more acute, more vibrant. Everything seems to slow down in front of you, and you have clarity as you look at Lucretia. You can see all of her wounds, you can see her movements, and you feel a renewed sense of confidence.
Yeah,
so seven
rounds he's hasted for.
Hasted for
All right.
7 rounds.
Shalelu. Thank you.
That's a good spell.
Thank you. And she attacks.
Oh yeah, Shalelu. Please hit. Please hit.
Oh.
Did she actually hit?
No, but she didn't fumble.
Oh, no.
Of course, she should have let me hit.
Okay,
but
so
still,
both there.
I'm
Now,
right
actually,
in the
where
line
she's
of
shooting,
fire.
hold on. Because of this angle that she has for the shot, even without the
Again.
fumble, there is a possibility that she will strike a companion.
Oh no.
She does not. The arrow goes wide. She's missing because she's trying not to hit you. So she's sort of shooting high here, trying to get toward the top. You see arrows whiz past Lucretia's head and strike the back wall. We go to Lucretia attacking now.
Am I still asleep?
And yes, you are slumbering soundly. She drives towards Solomon. Her rapier swinging. 3 attacks on Solomon.
No!
Remind me your armor class again is what? Oh my gosh, a nat 20 on the first roll. What is going on today? And the dice are just cruel. Okay, 8. So 25 on the confirmation. What's your armor class?
25.
25.
That is a critical hit.
Oh my god.
All right, let me resolve the next 2 attacks.
I can't look.
Oh no.
That is a hit. That is a hit. Holy. No, wait. No, hold on. On the last one, her attack. Okay, second one's still a hit. Third one is not a hit.
Well, I mean,
where are you?
he's not good. He's not good.
All
And
right.
Kind sir.
I actually caused her the most damage last round.
I didn't roll with disadvantage.
No, you didn't.
I didn't roll with disadvantage, which I have to.
You
I
still
have
have
2 more
two more.
disadvantages. That's right. Oh my gosh, Rory, the party is so.
Yes.
So that means, so my 20 was my first roll, 16 was my second roll, so that means the 16 would have been the one that would be the hit. That would be a hit. Oh my gosh! Rory, stop, dude!
Thank
You're
you.
killing me!
Thank you. So,
Wow.
4 disadvantages to the DM.
Okay, so that disadvantage just saved you from a crit, but you still got hit on the first one.
Okay, you got
so then my
3
second roll was
advantages
also a
now.
16, so that was a hit. So it's still 2 hits, 1 miss, but no crit.
question,
Yes.
because I caused her damage, and I was the only one to cause her damage, would she have directed her attacks to me because I was the one who caused her damage?
No, I rolled the die,
Okay.
and she was still focused on
All right.
Solomon.
I just wanted
good
to make
question.
sure.
Though. All right, so the first attack you take 10 points of damage, and the second attack you take 8 points of damage. She slashes down twice across both.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm asleep.
But you're asleep.
But would they know I have a cure light wounds potion in me?
It's fine, kid.
Okay.
Solomon.
Well,
Solomon
what
falls
you
to the
know?
ground unconscious.
Okay, so-
oh, wait. Hold on. No, I should have rolled that second attack at disadvantage.
Aye.
I'm having a hard time keeping
The
track of all
DM
this.
can't keep
So hold
track.
on. That doesn't mean it's not. Hang on. Let me just check that.
Maybe 10.
A day back.
Actually, the disadvantage. Yeah, I got to take that away.
So
you
the
only
8
took the first one, not the
Okay, so
second
add
one.
the 8 back. Okay, cool.
I'm not
Yeah,
used to
don't
having
forget about
disadvantages.
your
This has never happened to me before. So,
necklace.
Rory, I'm
How many
angry at you.
times that works,
I fear for Gimbal on Tuesday night. Just
Is
kidding.
every time?
If it's like any of the item that does that,
All right.
Did you just threaten
I
a
did.
player?
I did
We got
just
a long time to go.
All right. We go to initiative, and the DM has a 1 on the die. Oh no!
I'll win by 1 every time.
All right.
As long as I
Let's
win.
go. We'll start with Irda. Irda, you're up first.
heal Solomon.
How
Thank
long
you.
am I asleep for, by the way?
You don't know. You're asleep.
Oh, this is so stressful.
I've been there.
This is so boring.
It is. I did just threaten the known father. I meant it. Thank you so much, Rory. And I mean, I'm angry with you, but your support of the players is great.
8, 9, 15 points of healing.
Okay, you
thank
get 15 points of healing back from Irda. That was quite helpful. All right, we go to you now, Solomon.
I take out of my cloak the hand axe that I have.
Dang it, Tim.
There we go. There's my guy.
I'm coming after you, man.
Tim is the man, the ever mysterious.
I need to know when you were on Gazumba's stream. I have points to you.
We're after ya,
Oh,
Tim.
that is so helpful. So that just dissolved all of Rory's disadvantages from me. Tim really helping bail me out.
Oh, Tim's got it coming for him.
Does it haste? Isn't the
Pirates
third
never
attack
forget.
at full bonus?
Yeah. That's,
Okay, all right. So, Solomon.
All right. So after dropping my my sword, I reach into my cloak and grab out just a small regular hand axe and just start wailing at the creature.
All you got is a hand axe?
Don't have my long sword.
Ixon took your main sword.
You have Cade. You have that dagger. Yeah, but the spear is. Would a
is the
spear take a full action to equip?
I'm gonna say, either way, you'll
Well,
get.
since I have haste.
You've got your hasted,
Yeah.
so you'll lose the haste this round. You still got 6. I mean, you don't lose the haste effect, but
Yeah.
the haste will give you the ability to pull the weapon. You still get your 2 attacks with whatever weapon you
Right.
pull.
Okay. In that case,
Rory's on our side, by the way.
I'll take the spear out.
Your glowing spear.
All right, roll to hit.
I stab at
Thank
her
you,
like I've
Cameron.
never stabbed at anything in my life.
Elise, God, you guys are killing me.
That's a.
Well, you just got 10 disadvantage from Rory.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Rory again? Oh crap, I missed that. We got Rory.
Of course he missed it.
Bit battle.
Easy to miss, don't you think,
Rory and the ever mysterious Tim are in a battle to help and hurt the DS.
It's a 25 on my first attack.
25, that misses. Roll your second attack.
28.
That is just a hit.
Huzzah! In my sleep. Huzzah!
At the back of your mind, you hear?
I know something good is going on.
Okay.
Rory said he will not be neutralized by Tim.
Ooh, nice.
Oof.
I get you. No
13.
worries, Tim. I get you.
13 points.
Okay, yeah. So you jab. Your spear catches her, right in the waist. It parts the scales as they kind of merge into flesh, and it's a good-sized, deep wound. Blood begins to flow from it. She cries out, and she hisses at you. We're gonna go to Eamon.
Okay.
try to close distance.
Yeah, so Eamon, you're here. I'm going to say that's just enough distance, not too far, you can still get an attack.
Okay. I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
On your blade.
Swing my blade at her. Yeah, I'm going to do this at advantage too.
Okay, roll to hit. It's like one of my longest combats ever.
It's because it's been the battle advantage versus disadvantage.
I know, it's like...
Good versus.
17 plus 5.
Plus
his
1.
banner?
Yes.
Yeah, banner's
plus
up
one.
always.
28.
Exactly 28.
28, that is a hit.
Huzzah!
Exactly a hit.
Yeah, anytime we're in combat, his banner is just there. It's just the effect of it is automatic.
1 on the
Roll
sword.
damage.
Plus 11.
Is anyone flanking her right now? Or no, we're both in.
No. While you're calculating, Phantom said this particular sound set feels like an ad for mouthwash.
19 plus.
Plus your caster
That's
level,
your second attack?
right?
Oh, that is your spell effect?
Yeah, the spell plus the
Okay, yes,
the
that's a hit, huh?
So no, that's
So
That's
damage,
damage.
total is 29?
Yeah.
And was that was it an electrical? I
Yes,
didn't
yeah,
shocking grasp.
Shocking
Yes.
grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Wow, okay, so you see Eamon staggering forward, still his robe
Did you
soaked
add
in
my
blood.
strength bonus to your your actual weapon damage?
He strikes out as his blade
should add
hits
that.
Zanisha. You see there's a transference of electricity from his blade into her. It arcs up her body almost in a vengeance or retaliation for what she had done to Solomon just a few moments ago. Her hair smokes, her eyes go wide, and she is very, very angry. Shalelu attacks. Oops, the D10 is not going to do it. Let me try again here. Oh, I'm at a disadvantage too here. Wait,
Well,
no,
not just
Shalelu
Shalelu.
does. Sorry, yeah. And then, well, she still missed both times.
Oh, what good is she?
She's grieving right now. A father figure in her life was just
Maybe Ixon was on
completely.
Lucretia, she looks
Barbecued.
at Irda
Oh, no.
and she says,
Honestly.
"Are you sure you don't want to help me?"
Uh-oh.
And so, innate charm will save DC 20.
Okay, I'm going to roll this at advantage using one of my advantages. I'm at 3 now. Ah! I just have to roll higher than a 7. Or a 7 or higher, sorry.
Okay.
Wait a
That
minute.
charm.
Are you kidding me?
No.
With
Oh my gosh, Tim! Woo! So I got. Oh my god, that's by the way, that's the biggest cheer we've
Wait,
ever
you
got.
Wait, I'm raging though. Hold on, let me make sure that.
That's the biggest cheer we've ever had. And please, guys, no more for or against the DM. I don't want my viewers to feel like you're obligated to spend money to help her hurt me. But thank you so much. That's great.
Wait.
Every cent goes back into this stream. You know that, or other streams. I
You get a
support
plus
other
2 for
streams as
saving
well.
throws.
But
Oh,
that-
right. No, I saved. I have a plus 2. I
Are
have
you
a plus
sure?
2. Yes.
Wait, no. Tell me why. Tell me why.
My banner gives a plus 2 to saving throws.
Saving throws.
Okay.
So it literally, I just saved.
You feel the tendrils of her will encroaching upon your mind. Soft scintilla of the touch on your brain itself. Your eyes start to glaze over, and then somewhere within, your Azamar blood roils and broils against this incursion upon your own will, and you pull back against it, even as the DM loses all of his disadvantages. Thank you, Tim, and I now have 2 advantages. All right, we go initiative, next round. And DM has a 6 on the die.
5.
In
God's
rage,
turn.
she pours herself back at Solomon. She just, something about your shininess. She is really focused on you.
What?
That is a hit.
Shininess, greed, the whole.
That is a miss. And that is another nat. Oh, wait, I gotta remember my disadvantages. God, no, I'm at
you
advantage
have
now. I'm at advantage. So, I'm gonna use advantage on my confirmation for this critical. One of my 2 from Tim.
what? Really?
Yeah, I'm using advantage on my confirmation.
Can we
critical.
say that, DM?
Now this,
Okay.
fortunately, this is her 3rd attack, so it's her lowest base attack bonus. She does not crit. All right, but you take,
Huzzah! You're take those
it was 12
advantages.
plus 7, 19, so it failed to hit the crit confirmation. But you take 8 points from her first blow. A rapier slashes, the glowing rapier, it bites. You feel cold chill. You take 6 points from the second blow as she stabs you. Pierces you right in the shoulder. You're a walking fountain of wounds and blood now. And we go to the party. Let's start with Irda.
Walking pincushion.
Sprinkler.
What is that out there? Monty Python?
Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
I want to check
He's
something.
got no legs.
What?
Thank you for the advantage, Roy.
All right, so
Thank
I lost one of my advantages. I have one disadvantage now.
It's like a bidding war
This
going
is
on
crazy.
right
And
This is not.
forget to give us our
if you're a
advantages.
viewer, this is not normal. Like this level of battling back and forth to hurt the DM. This is a contest of wills between Rory and Tim.
I like it. We like the battle.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out something. Sorry.
now. It's very handy.
Did you give each of
Keep
us
us
our
alive.
advantage?
Yeah, so each of you has an advantage.
Oh, see,
I
he
have
didn't
that.
write it down.
So Cade, you have 3 now.
Oh no, I do not. I'm 4. Yeah, forgot one. I've been keeping track.
Nice.
Somebody gave me one.
I think you're right. Eamon, you have 3.
I think I'm at 4.
No, I don't think so. Did I miss one?
Yes, I
think there was
it-
one in there.
Okay,
that
Solomon, you have
They're
2.
coming fast and furious.
Irda, you have 2.
I have 4.
I can't keep track of all these. They're coming.
Don't worry,
I
we're
have
keeping
4.
track.
We'll have to go back through the
No,
chat later.
it's true, Triple A. See, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure. I don't want this to. I love it though. It's fun, but I don't want to. Okay, all right. I'll start. So,
I
there's a
have 4.
tracker.
all right. So,
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was
thank you
trying
for the
to-
follow.
There's a
at
tracker
Reserve.
on that.
Huzzah!
Here's it. Hey, we're going to take a break in a minute, and we're going to talk about our new sponsor, and we are giving away a Blue Box t-shirt today, and I'm going to tell you what, since we've had such great support from our fans today, I think it's relevant that we do some more than that. So, we're going to give away another set of, or actually another one of these monstrous Dice Envy dice today. These ebony wood monster D20s. We're going to give this guy away today. These are like 20 bucks, I think, or something on their site. So here's a regular D20. Here is this monster ebony. It's wood. It is a super cool D20. And just because of all the viewer interaction today, we're going to give that away along with the shirt. Okay. So where are we at?
Okay, sorry. Okay. I am going to try casting sleep on her again.
Okay, and that was a DC you said of
15.
15?
Yep.
And I've got to roll this. I have
disadvantage.
one disadvantage left. This is my last disadvantage. A DC 15. And
I see.
she resists. You feel it's a powerful spell that you throw at her, but it is not sufficient.
Okay.
The strength of her will resists
Raging
you.
song continues.
Am I still asleep?
You are still asleep. We go to Solomon, bleeding from everywhere, looking like one of the knights in the forest. How about you? It's just a flesh wound. You are.
Still hasted.
Yep.
Oh, and she won initiative this time around.
With the state that Solomon is in right now, can I combine my attacks to make a super attack?
No, you cannot.
But you have 3 full
But you have 3 full attacks.
3 full attacks.
love that.
And your third attack is your full.
Can I combine my attacks to make a super
And
attack?
your
I
first
love
attack
that.
is, your third attack is at your full attack bonus.
1, 2, 3. I forgot which ones they were. 1, 20.
That is a miss.
27. And they all miss. They all miss. Every single one of them.
Okay. She bats your blade away each time as you attack, easily knocking it. She's not laughing as much as she was, but there's still the occasional smirk and giggle. But you do see several places she's bleeding from these wounds. Eamon.
I'm going to use hydraulic push and try to knock her down.
All right, what's the DC?
There is no saving throw. So
Can you read the description real quick?
Sure. It says, call forth a quick blast of water that knocks over and soaks one creature or square.
Saving throw none.
Okay, so I was looking at the description. So where's that at? Pull that back up.
Pull that full. There.
All right. That knocks over the creature.
Right. Can I use him if I'm asleep though? I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
All right, so this is interesting because knocking over something again that's not bipedal, it's got coils underneath it, is a different. However, she is still on grease. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that you hit her with this push. She slides on her coils back away along the grease. As she does so, she reaches the back wall, and she automatically loses initiative the next round. So we go back to the party. You have initiative.
Can Ray?
Okay, Ray is frantically tugging at you. He's pulling on your hair. He's slapping you.
Did Shalato go that round?
Oh no, Shalato did.
Does he not have any wake-up potions?
He does not have any wake-up potions. Shalato actually hits once.
Yay!
Another arrow pin cushions Lucretia.
Finally!
Alright, so Ray, now in desperation, he reaches into his robes and he pulls out a small vial. We'll come back to him in a second. Let's go to you, Solomon. You see Lucretia slide up against the wall from Eamon's push. Congratulations, thank you. Photo whoop. Triple A.
Could you shock something in midair as I throw it?
We're having this conversation now.
If you're gonna do that, then shout it out. Maybe like it's. You remember you're in combat.
Yeah.
So, and he's about 8-9 feet away from you.
Would I be able to reach into my cloak and throw my hand axe at her?
Sure.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna do that.
Solomon, the great mounted cavalier, is now on his fourth weapon, pulling a hand axe and chucking it at this monstrous creature. Roll to hit.
Axe of courage.
Just my base attack bonus, or
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have any, weapon bonuses with this. No specializations.
Yeah, of course it misses.
Okay, so you miss. The hand axe clatters against the wall. Now we go to Irda. Irda, what are you doing?
Alright, so I want to move to her and attack her twice. So yeah, and I'm gonna do it at advantage, at least on my first attack. We'll see if.
Alright, roll to hit.
17 plus 15.
That's a hit.
Yeah, plus 3 plus 4.
That's a hit.
Yeah, let's do both at advantage. That'll leave me with 2.
You might have an us, but you don't have one of these. These guys are gorgeous. These giant D20s.
25. That one misses. It's a 26.
All right, roll to hit on your one hit, or damage rather on your one hit.
Okay.
She's starting to flag. She's looking. Yeah. Don't you know the slogan for Dice Envy, Pat 66? You can never have enough dice.
Oh, that's good. 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, all right, so that's a good, solid stroke. You catch her in the arm. You see blood is now starting to flow from multiple wounds. She's beginning to...
I continue my raging.
Yeah, she's beginning to sag. You see the smile is gone from her face. There's a bit of desperation in her eyes now, but still rage. Eamon, what do you do?
I'm gonna move towards Solomon. I'd like to get an angle on her. Try Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm in grease.
Yeah, you can kind of shoot it. No, she's out of the grease now.
Oh, okay.
So you fire it between. Go ahead.
Fumble.
So, I don't recall. 13, and from this is ranged.
Right, it's a ranged attack.
13, I don't think that's going to hit. That's 13 plus 5.
Plus 1.
8
plus
no.
1. Yeah,
So you rush in, boom, your fire fountains and blossoms across the wall. She ducks out of the way of it. Heat illuminates the room for a moment, but you do not create any damage for her. That was a bit delayed.
Ray.
Hold on. So Shalelu steps to the side. She fires 2 more arrows. That is just a hit, and that is a miss. She puts another arrow. She now has 4 arrows that are jutting from Lucretia. Cade. Ray, atop your body. He pulls out a small, because you don't see this, I'm just telling you what happened. He pulls out a small blue flask. He shoves it down your throat. Electricity blossoms in your mouth.
Oh dear.
You take...
What did he put down my throat?
Sounds like a
Roll
flask.
You take 8 points of damage. Now, you get to make another of those saving throws. So this is a
Why would Ray do that?
A will
wake you
save
up.
DC 20. A will save DC 20. You get another save by virtue of Ray's action.
Because if you attack a sleeping creature, it
And if you
wakes
have any
up.
advantages, you can use them here.
Oh.
Probably a good idea.
So, what do I need to roll?
Will save DC 20.
You don't have any will, do you?
I have 2 will.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's updated?
Go ahead.
You sure that's updated?
That makes sense. I mean, it's
Yeah.
wisdom based.
Yeah, But even at your level, you got to make sure you got those stats updated. I'm going to double check that. While she's double checking, we're going to prepare for our first break, and our only break rather. And I want to say thank you again to everybody. If you have not signed up for our virtual Greyhawk Con, make sure you sign up for that. We can drop that.
I'm
again.
+3.
+3. All right, so you need a 17, and you get to roll 2 dice.
You're making
You have a
You're
plus-
baiting me into using
You need
one
a
of me
15.
You don't have to.
Oh yeah, because you have the +2.
Oh, you have the +2 from
His
that's right,
banner.
yeah. Okay.
And this will wake me up.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing she doesn't get the +4 from my raging.
No, that's right.
Of course I didn't roll it. It's a matter of waking up. I'm only rolling good when it's against the party.
Right. So despite Ray looks so frustrated after dropping this potion down your throat, you continue to snore.
I can just see him put his little
I
hands
know,
on
he's
his hips
like, his little
"Come
hands
on!"
go on his hips. He's just beating on Cade's head.
And I have -8, right?
Right, you lose 8 hit points.
Wow!
He was trying.
All right, Lucretia. She attacks Irda 3 times,
All right.
swinging her blade. Your armor class now is what?
31.
That is a hit. That is a miss. And that is a miss. So she strikes you 1 time with the glowing rapier that she has.
All right.
You lose another point of wisdom.
Oh, this sucks.
And you take 11 points of damage.
And you said that's temporary?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know, but yeah.
But,
yeah,
I mean, you had...
That's correct. Yep. All right, so you lose 1 point of...
Okay.
All right, we go to initiative. Next round.
Is you, yeah.
And you have 3 rounds of haste remaining. DM has a 4.
3.
All right, she bears down again. 3 massive blows. You will pay! First 2 miss. Third one is a hit. Possible crit? Not a crit.
Okay.
You take another point of wisdom drain, and you take 8 points of damage from this blow. We go to Irda, since you're directly there in melee combat. We'll go to you.
Oh shoot, I shouldn't have been doing that. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. I just, I was putting it on the wrong thing. There. Temporary modifier, not to my actual...
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Irda, your
sorry.
attack.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to attack again with my sword that I have right now.
Roll to hit.
that's a 16, 17 plus 15 is
That's a hit?
Yeah. And then on my second attack, oh, plus 3. I keep forgetting I have the plus 3.
Okay.
3, 6, 16. That was just a 17.
That is a miss. All right, so you hit once.
Okay. It's a 6 on the die, so that's 12 points of damage.
Okay, so hold on. Let me retally here. Yeah, she is really struggling. You see, she begins to look desperate as she's slithering around. Her movements are becoming slower and slower.
That's a 5 healing back because of my.
We go to Solomon.
rage. Down another one.
I look at her with the spear in my hand, cough up some blood, and say, I took this weapon off your sister after Cade killed her. I can't wait to take your weapons off your corpse. And can that be a challenge?
What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to give you. I love that. That was fantastic. Not only role play, but sort of connecting the dots of the events. I love rewarding players for that. So whatever you roll on this first attack, add a D6 to it. All right.
Okay. And then can that be a challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. You have challenge ability. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Everyone gets a +2.
So an additional plus 2.
Wait, no. 1 second. This one.
So as he calls this out, recalling pulling the spear off the dead body of Zanisha, Lucretia's sister, atop the clock tower in Magnamar, taunting.
Before I
There's a courage that fills the room.
Okay.
Lucretia is now cornered, pinned in this back area.
His allies receive a +1 circumstance bonus on melee attack rolls against the target.
Okay,
so you get
a +1.
It's a +1 for every 4 levels, so +2, and then that's a swift action.
Okay.
So.
All right, everybody got that?
Yep.
All right,
And
roll the hit.
I mean, does it matter for me?
We have
No, it
plus
doesn't
2.
matter for you right now. Sorry.
Then I personally get extra damage equal to my level.
All right. So roll to hit on this first one. You can add a D6 to it.
Come on.
23. That's like a 40 to hit.
That's a hit. All right.
40
Roll your second attack. And you're still hasted, so you'll get a third.
That's 20. That's 28.
That is just a hit.
And last one. It's
Come on.
Oh yeah.
No way, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I
It's a
rolled.
14 on the die plus all of the numbers.
Right now,
All of the numbers.
So 16
Yeah.
plus your full
I
attack
have +9
bonus, which is
plus
yeah.
my +4. Yeah.
All right, so roll damage.
There's lots of
Huzzah,
numbers.
Willie Hobbit.
Oh,
Or
Wiley Hobbit!
Yay!
Thank you for the raid! And congrats on your new stream, my friend.
And then
Wiley Hobbit's a good friend of the show. He's with us on
15,
Tuesday nights. Check out his
10,
channel, Wiley
10.
Hobbit, on Twitch.
35 points of damage.
Total?
Yeah.
35 points of damage.
Yes.
Wait, no. 13, 8, 21, 8, 16, it's 37, 16, 53.
Are you 53?
If I'm reading this right, the Cavalier's melee attacks deal extra damage whenever attacks are made
that's
against
right.
a target.
Right.
The extra damage is equal to my level. So
So,
plus
yeah.
So
8.
it's good. Plus 8. Yeah, okay, that's correct then. Yes, that is correct.
53 points of damage.
Solomon, tell me what it looks like.
Yes! Oh my, finally!
Spear that snake!
I want to impale this hideous snake woman. But I realize it's not really possible in the heat of combat.
No, everything is possible. Tell me what you do.
I want to literally shove my spear like down her throat.
Oh, nice.
All right. So you stab her once,
Or through her throat, maybe.
twice. As you do this, she doubles over as her entrails begin to spill out. Her head drops down just about eye level with you. You thrust your spear straight through her throat. It comes out through the back of her head. As she falls back Her body twitches, the serpentine tail lashes around, throwing blood all against the walls. And then she twitches, and finally all goes silent.
I spit on her and I say, "That's for my brother."
Do I wake up?
Wow.
Okay.
And on top of it. Whew, that was a lot.
Oh, do I wake up?
Cade, you finally come to.
Oh my! What have I missed?
As you wake up, you kind of look around. Ray is on top of you. He's actually beating you on the face with his little tiny fist. Your mouth is charred and blackened. It feels like you've just consumed the hottest possible stew and just burnt all of your throat and mouth. Yes,
Do I get my wisdom back now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
And we're gonna pause there for our break. Oh my gosh. That has got to be one of the longest combats. I had no idea that it would go that long. Great job to all the players. We're going to take a break. It's not going to be a long break. Because we have a whole lot longer left in the stream.
I'm so tired.
But we're all a bit exhausted from that. And thank you.
I slept the whole time.
Thank you. All of our viewers, our chatters. Thank you for the raiders, the supporters, Wiley Hobbit. Thank you, Tim, the ever mysterious. And by the way, he's a great DM. He's going to be featured also on one of the streams in Virtual GreyhawkCon. Phantom's going to be featured in one of the streams in Virtual GreyhawkCon. Check him out. Wiley Hobbit, check him out. And then, of course, Rory, our own Gimbal, the gnome father. All of that support today on the stream, so encouraging. Hey, let's give a hand to all of our viewers. Yes. Great job. We're going to take a quick break. It will not be a long break, but before we go to break, we have one question for you. If you're watching this, if you're watching the stream right now and you like old school D&D and you like cool minis and you like great roleplay, you like setups and scenes like this, you like nasty looking monsters like this, and you haven't given us a follow yet, we have one question for you. What are you doing? Come on, give us a follow. Blue Box is going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute. 2 giveaways again. We have the Monster D20 from Dice Envy. This wood, ebony wood, this thing is gorgeous. Ebony Wood, thank you for Dirtbag Dawn. Man, I love these usernames. That's a great username. We're giving away this at the end of the stream, and also a Blue Box t-shirt that looks like that.
But not sparkly, because I like sparkles.
Only Kate gets the sparkly one. And thank you to everybody. We'll be right back. Blue Box. Oh, what?
Will we do the rolling thing again?
We will. We'll do it old school style.
We'll roll to win for you.
And so we will be right back here at Blue Box. We'll keep the mics hot during the break, so any players that are down here can interact with our fans. Woo! Wow. Crazy.
I have a question related to Virtual GreyhawkCon. On the Friday stream, will we be able to use channel points and stuff like that for that group, or should I turn the channel points off for that?
No, I think we should probably keep them on.
Okay.
And I think even on my open one, I have something fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
The open, yes.
Friday.
Actually, the open one, I think we're going to actually connect that to a really cool charity.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to do something which will donate from everything we get. And if I might even do, I don't want to do a transference of channel points.
I know how to do a thing. Let me look it up really quick, because there's a really cool thing that you can use to connect to the Twitch that allows people to donate to charity.
Okay, I love that. That's perfect. That's what I want to do. Yes.
What was that called? Oh, I have to think a minute, because I've seen other YouTubers who are not YouTubers, Twitch users who are doing fundraisers. They have a thing that they can attach.
Okay.
And then it's like.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
What's it called?
Man, I cannot believe that combat. That was the most insane combination of nat 20s, ones, near misses, huge contributions from the viewers. I mean, I've never seen a combat like that. That was insane.
Almost deaths.
Like it was not good. Tiltify. Tiltify is the Twitch extension that you can use to raise money for charity, and you can put your charity in there, and that way you don't have to touch the money at all. It all goes directly to the charity.
I would love that.
Yeah, so it's Tiltify.
Protowood, Foostaff was a blast grinning from here. Thank you so much, Protowood. Thank you for being a great new follower, and you've been active in chat. We love that. You have your attire ready. Oh, that's good. All right, Phantom, I love it. And yeah, I'm going to get with all of the players in my open group this week on the campaign and getting your players set up and all that good stuff. So Again, thank you everybody. So excited about our new sponsor, Mantic Games. We'll talk about that after the break here. DM is going to use the restroom, and we got players in the room here, so you can chat with them. So if you want to talk to Cade, if you want to talk to Eamon, if you want to talk to
I'm eating me beef jerky right now.
They are all...
Would you like me to link the Tiltify link to your Discord so you can take a look at it? See if that's
please.
something you're interested in? And V.
It dawned on me.
Huh?
It dawned on me when I went down
Yeah.
that I was thinking, this is my second session, and I was like, I think that's the session Cruendithus died in.
No, Corinthus.
It wasn't very far
No,
in.
but you were with us longer than 2 sessions because it was Jordan's second session when he died. When we fell down the steps and
It
he
must
got
have
killed
been
by
third or
It was
something.
3rd or 4th with you because
Yeah.
we found you in the cave, and that was before the we had gone to the Juggler's Hall with the
I must have had to miss that one.
Yeah.
Because I never remember that one.
yeah
So,
the Juggler's Hall was something, but you were there with us. I remember that.
Okay.
But yeah, so because we
Being
found
still, I
you.
was like, oh, I'm gonna die.
We found you around the time we found the kids that orc had captured. So it was fairly early on.
Yeah,
So
what's his name?
Corinthus was with us for 4 or 5 sessions before he got libraried.
Yeah.
Displacer beasted.
Looks like I'm adding another head to the collection.
Nice.
And I finally.
You are very Geralt, collecting all the beast heads.
Look, I mean, just a nice.
That's
little
what he
thing.
does. That's what he does. Collects beast heads. Okay.
What a way to finish it off.
Right.
I didn't realize how strong the challenge was until I was just reading up on it.
Yeah.
Because as soon
No.
as I thought about saying that, I was like,
What was that? Did you see flashing? Oh, where
The
it's
light. And
there it goes.
there it
It
is.
must have just not been in all the way or something.
Yeah. That's better. I was having a hard time seeing my dice. I was
I
like,
know, I kept
are these the
going,
right ones? Has an extension.
Solomon does also collect weapons.
Yep, weapons and heads.
It's his favorite hobby. I'm really glad that worked the way it did with her dying right after.
I was so worried.
Yeah. Because Solomon's about to pass out.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you in a minute. I'm like out of. We're gonna have to rest here.
The fact that Solomon's even alive at this point is it's amazing.
Do this.
Rory, I make my own beef jerky.
There you go, John.
Thank you very
sent
much.
you that. Ooh, I am worn out.
Yeah,
That was a heck
that was
of a
pretty
fight.
exhausting combat.
I feel well rested. I don't know about you.
I
see
keep
how it
saying
works
it
out.
like we just have the best.
I feel like I just ran a
viewers.
mile, y'all.
You guys are incredible. By the way, I know we got several of them on here that are on our Discord.
Wait, did you turn me on?
No.
Oh,
No.
Several people that are on our Discord in the chat today, and we do want to have. I think it's a great idea to come up with a name for our chat. Like you have, the Sixth Man, or there are different names that exist when you have fans that they influence the game. And you guys are such a fantastic group in the chat. I'd like to come up with a name. So if you have any suggestions, you can drop those in our Discord. We'll drop our Discord creds again here in a second.
I think this is the first time I've dropped them today because it's been a little
Didn't need
chaos.
to go quite there just yet. Hang on.
Cord-
I did want to show
Chatterbox.
this.
I like it.
Chatterbox.
Because it's Blue Box, it's Chatterbox.
Actually, I want to pop back over here. I want to show this guy again because he's so stinking cool. And this is our great sponsor, Dragon Crafting Guild. If you were watching earlier, you saw there is new content, great new products coming from him. And he is just an all-around great guy. And we got some giveaways.
Working with epoxy ain't easy.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate that.
Yep,
Tim,
epoxy
thank
and
you so
resin,
much
they're
for being
both
part of this. Hey, Redbeard,
nasty.
thanks for that. I didn't see you in earlier, Redbeard.
I did resin for breakaway glass.
Guaranteed all more nat 20s, except
my
not
full
really.
respirator and my like glasses.
If you don't know the
and
story
completely
behind that, by the way,
covered
that's actually something that we just coined here at Blue Box because we love these dice trays. And we said they're guaranteed roll more nat 20s, except not really. John at DCG loved it so much, he's now adopted it as his slogan, and I gladly give that to him. All right, so before we resume with the action, what am I missing?
Rory.
What were you saying, Rory? Lion recording. Yes, he does. Like, he's got amazing stuff. So we got some really fun things coming. So the new sponsor, and let me go back to the beginning on
Well,
this.
I did
drop
roll
this
me
music down.
20s today.
If you didn't see this earlier today, I want to make sure we cover this before we drop back in the action. We are now being sponsored by Mantic Games. Now, you might not know the name Mantic Games initially, but you'll know it in a moment when I show it to you. If you're a hobby fan, if you're a D&D fan, you've seen their stuff in every game store. This is a UK-based company, but they got major operations here in the US. They are global, worldwide. Their founder was part of Games Workshop. They have incredible stuff that spans the gamut of all things roleplay. And I think something I didn't mention earlier, I want to say here. A core part of their philosophy, and I found this in interacting with them, is that they listen to their fans. So they're all about creating content and listening to what people want to have. They take suggestions from the community. These guys are really, really into the game. And they are the makers of Terrain Crate. So if you haven't seen this, check it out. Terrain Crate, go on to Mantic Games. It is some of the coolest, I'm trying to get that's too bright underneath that table. There we go, that's what I want. They make all kinds of neat gaming table stuff, whether it's battle items, whether it's town items. There's a smithy on their site that is the coolest smithy structure I've ever seen. They just make great tabletop stuff.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like check out their site.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like that's when you check it out, their stuff is amazing. So that's important for two reasons. One, it's going to be featured on this table. So you'll be seeing some of the new Mantic Game Terrain Crate stuff on our table, but then two, we'll be using it for some of the giveaways that we do here. And what a great segue. 2 giveaways coming. We're not halfway through the stream. We are really close to the end of the stream. We don't go too long. We just took our break really late today. But we're giving away a Blue Box t-shirt, and then we're also giving away this Dice Envy monstrous D20, if you saw this earlier. But if you didn't, just quickly here, that's a regular D20. That's this Ebony Monster D20. Just roll that one time to see how that feels.
Ooh, it's nice here.
Roll it up here on the table.
I'll even put it in my Dragon Crafting Guild dice tray.
Yeah, that forge setting is
and I rolled a natural 18.
Oh, let's go! Very nice, very nice.
Awesome.
All right. So you could be the winner of that die here very shortly. All right, so we're resuming back in. Obviously, crazy initial part of the session. You guys are still inside the fort, and Lucretia's body now lies dead
600
on the ground. And let me pull this up here and get the right angle for that. 1 second. And let's get the ambient music. And we begin the final stretch of episode 30-something of the Runelords campaign for Blue Box RPG. This one entitled Sisters, Sisters.
Sisters, sisters. There were never ever sisters. I forgot the new
All right, you're now in the room. Her body still twitches a bit on the ground. As it does so, The blood, the gore is splattered everywhere. Solomon's breath is ragged. Irda is wounded. Everybody is heavily wounded.
I wish there was a window I could throw her out.
Because of my Skull's vigor, it lets me heal my full strength bonus while I'm raging, so...
Are you taunting the DM?
No, I'm just saying, I'm fairly okay right now. I'm going to help Solomon.
Solomon's not doing that well.
I'm going...
There's still blood oozing out of...
When they do Cure Light Wounds on Solomon.
Hey, Garblag Games.
Hey, that's
I'm going to go
For
over to
12
the mage and...
Light wounds is a D8?
Mm-hmm.
Search.
Okay, so the body of the fallen necromancer?
7?
Yeah.
All right.
12, yeah, 12.
All right, so Eamon. And yes, Eamon will have artwork here very soon. We just don't, he's a new player that just, I mean, my gosh, by the skin of his teeth escaped death.
Go Presty.
So,
Can clean stuff up.
you find on her body, first of all, the stench is awful. Boils cover her body. You see lesions. There is just a disgusting quality to this corpse that you're searching. But you do find a wand tucked inside her belt. And then you also see there is an amulet hanging around her neck. It is on a leather thong, and it's a red stone, like a deep red stone that hangs on a bit of gold that it's been mounted in as an amulet around her neck. All right, what's everyone else doing?
Hey, look,
Swords.
it's Zanisha. Lucretia. Zanisha, Lucretia, whatever.
You have some other sides, sorry.
And I know Solomon had said he was going to search.
All right, so Solomon and Cade both descend like locusts upon the fallen body of Lucretia.
I'd like to search just the entire room, like
All right,
around the walls
and
any
Irda
shelves and things.
moves around looking at the shelves of the room. All right. So, on the body of Lucretia, I will let Solomon and Cade sort out who gets what. But you find, first of all, that... yeah, this could be another fight, right?
I'm well rested.
You find on her body, first of all, that rapier I referenced. So, you know, she had 2 rapiers, one in each hand.
Oh.
One of them glows with a soft blue. Isn't rapier your primary weapon?
Yes, it is.
I don't know why you're pointing at him.
Because
he's weaponless.
And I don't need to. We can share.
Got a nicer rapier than your current one.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and then you also find on her. Just hold on here.
But I'll take the blue one.
She has a medallion, a Sahedron medallion.
Oh, I take the
One
medallion.
you're wearing.
Yeah, he already has one.
It looks like what he's wearing. And then you also find a wand.
Okay, I take the wand. Well, I've only got one hand.
You can't
take
pick up
the wand.
everything.
Then I take the blue rapier.
You already said you were doing that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fight me. I was ready.
So you took the other rapier?
So,
She had 2 of them.
Let me add that.
Cade can't Florentine due to one hand.
I can show you rapier stats because I have a rapier on Millie. Save you
All
some
right,
searching.
I put the necklace around.
Yeah.
Figured save you.
Is that not a good thing
The
to do?
Sahedron medallion, so you put that around your neck?
Yeah, it's just
All right, so the
weapon,
7-pointed
yeah.
star dangs, it's a silver chain. It's the same thing I showed you before. You now have that hanging around your neck, so mark that in your inventory. Sahedron medallion.
Sahedron medallion.
All right.
I'd like to do detect magic on both items.
All right. You, on both the items you found, you detect,
Praise.
yes, magic. In fact, fairly strong
I have
magic
decent
on both
appraise.
items.
+6. Do you want me to appraise something for you?
Does this medallion do anything?
So, you haven't had it identified in some time. The last time you tried, it was not clear what it did, so
Right.
you're not sure
But
exactly.
the
The medallion?
Yeah.
We
he
figured
knows
it out.
what his does.
What does yours do?
For mine, it's +1 fortitude, +1 reflex, +1 will, and then at 0 health, recover D10
Plus
plus caster level hit points.
Yeah, this one looks different.
Okay.
So So there are 2.
Maybe it's more powerful.
There are blue stones set in each of the 7 points of the star.
Oh.
So it is clearly, it looks like yours, but some of them.
Blue stones set in.
I will put the amulet on.
All right, you put the amulet on. So with, I mean, you should have identify.
Yeah, that's one of your.
As a level magus that you are,
Identify
you should
is
be
like
able to
a
identify
level
as
1
a-
or 2
yes.
spell.
I mean, you may not have it memorized, but all right. So you put it on. Nothing happens as you put it on.
You're
I
lucky.
mean, at least nothing that you can see.
Okay.
And do I find anything as I'm searching around?
Yeah. So searching the room, again, you know, it's a fairly simple room. You see, there's a scent of exotic incense in the room that was burned. Lucretia's clearly been here for some time. You do find there's a stack of documents
Okay, can I pick them up and look at
in
them?
one corner. Yes, hang on, let me find that one
Yep,
second.
no
here.
worries.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you, Pat. Yeah, level 1 spell.
Yeah, I knew it was. All right, so as you look at the documents, you find there are several maps of the region,
Okay.
including something focused on Hook Mountain in the region. You also see there are some maps detailing levels of a place called Viper Wall, which you've never heard of. You see there's another one that's a map of the Lurkwood interior. You don't know what that means either, but it shows several twisting tunnels, and you see Lurkwood referenced on it.
Hook Mountain, Viper Wall,
And Lurkwood, it's a shrouded wood area, and it's showing a path through the wood area.
And I just the different maps have the different places
That's
kind
exactly
of
right,
focused
yep.
on them. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to take all of those and
What does my blue rapier give me?
You don't know.
Oh, but don't I have identify?
no.
You do not have identify.
That's a mage ability.
You're a...
Drat.
It's only sorcerers.
So this is where
and
Ixon was
wizards.
helpful, because he had that ability as well.
Oh, what about okay, channeling my inner Ixon. I see scales. Do they do anything?
I mean, you have no idea. You know, they're protective. They were...
I give the one to Eamon.
All right, he hands you the one that he found.
Question.
Uh-huh.
I have, because of my level of Skald that I have the Lore Master ability, and once per day I can do just a 20 on any knowledge check as a standard action.
Okay.
Can I do that when I'm looking at the maps, like to see if these remind me of anything?
All right.
Or if I know anything about them?
Sure. So I'll say that as you're looking at them, there's something about they look of varying importance. You
Okay.
think that the Lurkwood map with the forest, this appears to be the most critical document. There was something about the way this was intentionally written, the darkness of the font. There are several arrows pointing to it. This appears to be something very important. And also, the references to Hook Mountain that you see in that mountainous region, you look closer and you see something scribbled very tiny. You almost missed it. It looked like more like it was an edging on the map. As you look closer, you see there's a name, Makmurian, is written close to Hook Mountain.
And that's the giant we heard mentioned before, so...
All right.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Anything else on Lucretia?
Let me see here. No, I mean, she has the other rapier, which looks like a standard rapier. Nothing special about it.
It's mine.
Okay.
I pick up my sword and axe and whatever.
All the various things we threw around the room.
Does Ray find the scales interesting or anything interesting?
No, Ray actually is he's still on your shoulder, and he just keeps shaking his head at you. He
Hi.
clearly... He points at you. He points at your throat. He goes like this. You clearly intuit that he doesn't understand why you slept through most of this battle.
Yeah, I feel it, Ray. It's whatever.
Can I search if it is looking on that side of the room, the other side, to see if there's anything of
Sure,
notice?
you move to the other side of the room.
I follow him.
Shalelu.
Sit on your own side of the room, Kate. I push him back.
Shalelu, she just continues to shake her head. I don't understand. I had just found him. How to lose him so quickly? She wanders back into the other room.
Oh dear, somebody needs to go.
Are you still following me?
Yes.
I'm going to go.
I turn
after
around and I
Slow.
lift my mail up a little bit and I say, "You did this to me." But not with hate. Just look what you did.
I wasn't in my right mind.
Still did it.
I did.
Could have missed.
Lucretia did it. Don't be blaming me for you not
That's
being
right,
able
Pat.
to get out of the way. You should have dodged me.
You shouldn't have gone to sleep.
I did.
But you shouldn't have.
All right. So, do you follow him still, or?
I'm looking.
Okay. All right. What's everyone else doing?
I went after Shalelu.
I heard that. All right. And you, Eamon?
I'll look around the room and see if there's anything else that I find or see.
I look at Cade and I say, "Look, Cade, Eamon's wandering his own portion of the room. Why don't you find your own portion of the room to investigate? This is mine.
Oh,
You took my rapier."
shut up. We're on a team together. We'll look together. Don't you be starting nothing with me. I go and look.
All right. So, Eamon,
I'm not following him.
Solomon.
Thinks everybody's copying him just because he's purty. He ain't purty.
Do you say that?
Yes.
But he's got 2 arms.
Oh, low blow
Do
from
I
the
hear,
new
do I
man.
hear that from the other room?
Oh yeah, you're just walking out now, so you definitely hear that.
so Irda just kind of is just walking out.
I look at Eamon with a little bit of surprise, like,
Oh, but the damage I can do with one arm is incredible.
Can we just give you advantage, Cade?
Oh, huzzah!
Thank you, Camelise. All right, so Irda, you go to the opposite room and you see again Shalelu. She's just clutching the body of Jakardros, and I'll pull him back up here just for remembrance, old time's sake.
Guy.
"Gone so soon."
She clutches her stepfather in her arms, and she just continues to rock back and forth.
And I'm just going to kind of come and she's kneeling, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of come and kneel next to her and just like place a hand on my back, just on her back, just as just to be there with her in the moment.
Okay. All right. So you have now swept through Fort Rennick. You hear no remaining shouts of ogres. All is silent. There is just this eerie stillness. You are almost in a mausoleum. You know, dead bodies of black arrows everywhere. Fallen companions. You have lost Vale. You have lost Jakardros. You have been betrayed by Ixen. The weight of this just sinks in the party. You have searched the room. You find nothing else of interest beyond what I've referenced.
That cave-in said that there was rum up here.
You found no rum.
Oh, he's such a liar!
Well, he's
He deserved to die!
He's dead already.
Yeah, he deserved it! The lying scum of the earth.
Yeah, there is no rum anywhere in here.
Not even an ounce.
You don't find an ounce of rum.
Oh. I'm gonna find him and kill him again!
Gonna take up necromancy, bring him back, kill him again.
If I could, I would.
So that's the final straw. All right, so after a while, the racking sobs of Shalelu subside. We must give them both the proper burial. They were noble men, and I should never have come. It would have been better never to have seen him. And then she shakes her head. No, Aemon, he would have fallen had I not been here. There was providence in this. But why did I reunite with my loved one to see him perish? She looks at you like searching your face as though you have an answer.
It is hard to know what the gods have in store for us. But he was called and he did the duty that he was called to do. And you should celebrate his life and what he gave to help others. What he did was very noble, and he is here with us. Even though his life is gone from his body, he is here with us in your memories and in the ways that he affected us and gave us the ability to complete our task.
So you sense as you were talking at first, it's almost like she was dismissing you. She felt like you were offering her platitudes. But at the very last moment, when you began to talk about the lasting influence that he had on others and on all of you, she connects with that. And you see a resolve in her eyes, and she just nods slowly. Then let us be done with this place.
Amen.
Agreed. What would be a proper burial? What are we talking
Is
about?
there a chapel or a graveyard in the
Do
area
you
of the
float
fort?
them on the water? Do you bury them in the ground? Do you burn them?
You see, she shrugs. I have never been among the Black Arrows, but I think a proper burial in the courtyard. This would be a fitting and noble end for them.
Well, Solomon, use your strength instead of your face to come dig some holes.
I look at Cade, and then I look down to all of the liters of blood that have drained from my body.
Oh, you know what?
Do I look like I'm in any condition?
Oh, you are lucky that she put a spell on me and I slept. You know the damage I would have done to you because, you know what? You're maybe party, but you're a little weak. And I would have crushed you like a little bug.
Do you hear yourselves?
I just turn away. I
Do you
scoff.
hear yourselves? This is the very effect that Ixen wanted us to have on each other. Stop fighting!
Ixen left his stinking little attitude with us.
Stop fighting.
All right.
We are stronger when we are as one.
You can almost hear Ixen laughing somewhere in the distance.
David sheaths his sword and leans against his staff and kind of shakes his head as he walks out into the other room.
All right, you walk in the other room again. You see the bodies stacked everywhere.
All right. Do I see anything? I'm not being crude, but Jacardos.
Now I'm wondering where this is going. Like, whoa. Whoa, okay.
On Jacardos.
Pilfer them.
Because
He had his special bow. I remember
Yeah.
that much.
a bow.
Yeah, take that
For me,
You can't use a bow, Kate.
Oh,
you,
that's
You only
right.
have one arm.
It's not a crossroad.
you need to have.
Okay. So I'm thinking of, I have a kind heart at times. So I'm thinking, is there anything on Jacardos that I could make for Shalelu as a remembrance?
Well,
Before we bury him.
you're not daft.
No, I'm not. Thank you, sir.
You've seen almost all that Shalelu uses is a bow. So, you know, it would not take a great leap of intuition to feel that like she might want his bow.
But just give it to her like that.
No, I'm not answering that question. I'm just telling you like what you would know. That was clearly something that, but she's not pulling anything off his body.
Okay, I pull it off his body.
It's her right there.
No, I wait till she goes out of the room.
Well, she's not leaving the room.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's not
crap.
gonna leave him.
Wait! Shalane.
What, Cade?
Let's...
What now? I don't understand you. You speak such inanities. You seem in one hand kind and another just to be utterly mad.
I think we should remove Jakardos and get him ready for his proper burial. I will go down to the courtyard and with Solomon and Aemon. And if you'd like to come, you can. But we can go dig graves. And we'll dig and make a proper burial, and I'll carry Jakardos out for you.
Well, all right then, but I will go with you, of course. I will not be idling here as my stepfather is buried. I will be part of this.
Is he small enough that I would be able to carry Jakardos' body down?
Remind me your strength.
I have a +3.
So you're 17?
16.
16. I mean, he's a full-grown 200+ pound man.
Okay.
I mean, you can carry him a short distance, but to go downstairs by yourself with
would
him
need
over your
help.
shoulder, yeah, you'd be a little bit much.
Okay.
Can I carry him all the way by myself?
You have one arm, Kate.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that one. This arm is causing me nothing but problems.
I'm going to...
I can help you carry it.
Oh!
was gonna say-
I pull her aside.
Yes, Kate.
Kate walks over, he grabs your arm, he pulls you to the
With
side.
me one arm!
What can I do for you?
Okay. So, I say we go and bury him.
Yes.
But I would like, because I have a kind heart sometimes, I would like to take the bow, clean it up, you know, your presty, maybe even add some filigree to it. Do you have anything that does that? I give it to Shalelu to remember to carve.
My prestidigitation could add stuff
Ooh!
to it, but with one little caveat.
What's that?
It wouldn't last longer than a few hours. The prestidigitation, it's good for cleaning things, and it can add temporarily effects to things, but they do not last.
Do I overhear any
Yeah, I
of
mean,
this?
yeah, you're hearing all this. Everybody's pretty much in proximity now.
Cade,
Hey!
you tried too hard. Just let's give the man honor. That is all she'll desire.
All right.
So I just kind of signaled to Solomon, can you help me with
So
this?
Would you like to have the bow of Jakardos?
She looks up at you, her eyes red, rimmed with tears.
Or do you want it buried with him?
I had not thought to take anything, but this is a fitting tribute.
Then you shall have it, milady. I give it.
Not two. What?
Oh!
She hesitantly pulls the bow from your hand. She caresses the wood. She looks down again at the fallen body of Jakardros. She pulls the bow off her back, which is a nice long bow, but nothing particularly ornate or special about it. She throws it to the side, and she slings this bow over her back. And she walks down the stairs.
Okay, and I
Pick up
will
the
lift.
body.
Yeah. And Solomon and I are going to carry Jakardos together down the stairs.
So I'm thinking of something. So if we ever meet Ixen, could we collect things from enemies that if we find somebody who could put potions together, we could use against Ixen?
I'm
Like
not
an
sure I understand
alchemist?
the question that you're asking me right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you collect...
You know how Ixen would collect things and make potions?
Yeah.
Like, we know he's out there.
Well,
Yes.
So what if I'm thinking, could we create something that would fight against his evil?
I mean, it's
Probably
very
pay somebody to.
well likely that he would be able to resist anything we created to work against him. We are not skilled
Raven's
like he
case.
is.
I just feel like collecting things, and I don't know why.
I just feel like smiting Ixen. That's just what I want to do. Just
I feel like ripping his head off of
Flesh
his
golem
body.
confirmed. All right. So what are y'all doing?
we're carrying
the body
Jakardos
downstairs.
down.
All right.
Oh, what about never mind.
We can come back
All
to
right.
Vale.
I'm used to collecting things for Ixen, so it's still in me. I just have an urge to collect some scales and hair from Zanisha and put them in a bag.
Lucretia. All right.
Yeah, Lucretia.
All right.
I don't know why, but I want to do it.
Cade stays a bit behind as you're all going down the stairs. Cade, you collect scales, several on the ground. You peel several more. You assemble a small sack full of Lucretia's scales. Put that in your inventory, Lucretia's scales. And then you cut several strips of her hair away, bright red hair. Even in death, her eyes remain wide open. The bright green seems accusing, but she does not move as you
I
rip.
pluck an eyeball.
Do you?
I pluck an eyeball too and put it in.
You take your dagger.
I don't know. I can't forget Ixen like that.
You dig it. You pop one of
I'm not sure
her
if I ever saw Ixen dig out somebody's
Yes, he
eye.
did.
Yeah.
beautiful,
He did.
Oh,
You
yeah.
weren't here for that.
beautiful green eyes out.
Haven.
You pop it out and drop it into the sack.
Okay.
All right. So in a few moments, all of you are back out in the courtyard. You emerge from the tower of Fort Rannick.
So when we come down with Jakardos' body, I want to have Solomon and I just lay it down gently so we can go and retrieve Vale as well, because to bury them side by side. So whatever time that would take. And then a question for you. I imagine that Irda would have seen this before, but she would kind of know what is the typical burial ritual of her people, what she would have seen in because amongst the farmers and in the little village.
Yeah, so things differ by culture. You're
Right.
not familiar with the black arrows or what they've typically done.
But-
there are no remaining black arrows, but sort of this idea of burying them with possessions, a rite of passage, some words spoken are very common human rituals for burial.
So what Irda's gonna do then, once we have them both laid out, is rather than using her prestidigitation spell, because she feels like this is a very solemn moment and she doesn't want to do a lot of flash and things. So she's actually going to, because she has water on her hip, she's going to use her water and some of the rags and things, and she's going to clean both the remains, clean them, and just kind of prepare them for their burial. And whatever remains on their bodies, she'll cross their arms holding, Vale still has his weapon, I would imagine, so him holding his weapon. I know Jakardos' sword was, but he did have a sword as well, so
Right.
I'll cross that over his chest. And then I will actually, I don't know if there's a shovel or something for us to dig these holes. So
Yeah, you found some. I mean, this is a fort, so
Yeah.
these men, they did tons of digging. They did tons of. There are pickaxes. It's not hard to find those implements.
Okay.
Kib's still out in the courtyard.
with the horses.
As you emerged, and I was sort of waiting for her. You do see Kib.
Solomon Larry's kid.
Tunnel vision.
The giant brown
Who is now
bear.
not a master.
He shakes his head. He comes walking over, and he starts sniffing the body of Jakardos. As Irda lays him down, Kib. You see he paws, not enough to dig into the body, but he paws the cloak. He pulls the hands away. He sniffs. You see his massive form, the fur begins to shake, and he looks around almost accusingly.
Does anybody speak bear?
Handle animal.
Shalelu walks over. She lays a hand
Oh, thank
on
goodness.
Kib. The bear flinches, and she speaks something into his ear. And you see suddenly it's like his legs become jello. He just thunks to the ground, almost lifeless.
I want to kind of approach Kib, and I'm going to just rest a hand gently. And I will say, you probably cannot understand me, but I would like to take a lock of your fur to bury with your master as part of the burial, so that there is some of you with him as he rests. And just try to kind of convey that through what I'm saying. I have handle animal.
Yeah, go ahead and make a handle animal check, but also, well, go ahead, roll. Oh, thank you, 888.
Oh, the 27?
Yeah, as you're saying this, Shalelu continues to stroke, and you see that there's a lifelessness to his eyes. He's not even responding, but Shalelu looks at you and she nods.
Okay, so I'll take the little dagger I have and just take just from a little bit of his hair gently, trying to hurt him. And I will take that and I will actually place like it in his hand along with the sword. And then once we have the holes buried, we will lay them.
All right, so Kib allows you to cut part of his fur off. You do as you said, and then soon you're shoveling dirt. What have you done with Vale? Is he still?
He was laying next.
So they're both. Sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah.
So they're laying next to each other in the same grave. Okay.
Well, I figured we would do
next to
separate.
each other.
Parallel graves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You see Vale's noble face, his dark brown skin.
We don't see his face. His head got splatted.
It's not a good sight.
Yeah, it
Vale's
wasn't
noble
nice.
hands.
It wasn't nice.
I
It
forgot,
wasn't
that's right. I
pleasant.
forgot. You're exactly right. Thank you. That's he did. He okay. His noble neck and his dark brown skin, twin axes, Jakardros with his blade and Kib's fur, and you begin to shovel dirt on the bodies. Soon, in moments, they're obscured by the dirt.
And I'm going to kneel between both graves. And Gerda is going to kind of lay a hand on each grave once they're covered.
Do you want to have a weapon? I mean, a musical flute or anything? Oh,
That's my thing.
that's right.
And you can see from her, her head is down, but you can see kind of tenseness and intensity on her face, and you can actually see the wings. So she's not fully raging, but it's just the idea, like. And she's placing her hands and say, Senre, we commit these bodies back to the ground so that their souls may lie at rest. Please protect them and keep them, and we will thank their bravery and feel their power within us for the rest of our days, and may that same goodness and power be shared with everybody that we come across, and that we may help others the way that they helped us.
As you say this, you hear Shalelu gently weeping. You hear the cry of an eagle or a hawk overhead passing, as though the spirit of Jakardros and Vale loft above the mountains behind Fort Renner.
Are there any like flowers or anything nearby?
So I mean, inside the fort, I mean, you look around. There's not a lot, but yeah, you do see some wildflowers kind of stuck to the edges of the.
Okay.
The fort walls.
I take some of like the nicest looking ones I can find and put them on top of their graves.
Is my horse in the courtyard?
All the horses and cable are in the courtyard.
Yes.
I go fill up my flasks with rum.
Okay. All right. So as the weeping is going on, Cade goes and refills his rum from the horse, you see Kib just goes and lays down on the graves of Vale and Jakardros.
I go and pour a little bit on each grave. You fought for us well. I give you the best of what I have.
I don't. That's great. So we just poured one out. For all right. Okay. Well, that's perfectly Cade. Kib sniffs it and kind of moves away. Past 66, you can hear that? The dogs want attention. I think you hear our dogs barking in the background. Wow, our mics are working well. Soon, Cade's rum seeps into the soil, and the flowers have been laid on the grave. Avonlea, if you're hearing this, shut those dogs up.
Thank you.
All right, what else are you doing?
I go and just, sorry.
No, you go.
I go up next to Kib and just kind of try and put like a reassuring hand on him, I guess.
Avonlea, go get Kane and shut him up, please. Thank you. There's a person at our door? Okay. Who are they? What do they look like? Sorry, everybody. Breaking immersion here for sure. Yeah, Kate, you can come right back down as quick as you can.
Yeah.
But all right, so I think we'll resolve this, and that's a good place to stop for tonight and do our giveaways and our stream MVP vote here in just a second. But all right, so you go and you lay your hand on Kib. I need you to make an animal handling check, please.
Do you want to do it at advantage?
It's a good question.
A stranger approaches.
Don't know how important
Hey,
this
while
is.
we're waiting, if you've
Could be
enjoyed
very
the stream,
important.
if you like old school D&D and you haven't given us a follow yet, we have one question for you.
What are you doing?
Come on, give us a follow, give us a sub, join the Blue Box Growth. We appreciate all the great chat, and we've got two good giveaways. We've got this giant D20. You know, it's a good quadruple the size of a regular D20. It's
Natural
ebony
19.
wood.
So,
And you rolled a nat 19?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's a 30. Total of 30.
Okay, everything okay?
She got her car left. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they said, hey, thank you so much for the follow, gamer adjacent. You're now adjacent to our stream. And then, so you lay your hand. At first, he kind of recoils from it, leans over a giant maw, sniffs. You feel a cold, wet nose on part of your arm where your armor's been ripped away. It touches you.
Some poor pairs.
Sniffs the blood, and he lays his head on your lap.
Yeah! I give him a nice little head pat.
And clearly, with the highlight of the day, that's where we're going to stop. All right, so what I want to do before we close off, and we're going to have our stream MVP, we've got our giveaways, so hang with us. I do want to go, so clearly you're going to be able to identify these items. You just have your memorizations to go through, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what they are, and so you have that in your inventory. So first of all, Cade, the blade that you pulled off of Lucretia, that is a +2 rapier, which includes a +1 natural armor bonus as long as you're holding it. So it is a quite potent blade. So it's +2 to hit, +2 damage, and also gives you +1 natural armor bonus to armor class when you're holding it. The ray, or the wand that you found on Lucretia, I forgot, did you have that one?
I
You
gave
gave
it
that
to
to him, right? Yeah. Okay. That is a wand of scorching ray,
Nice.
and it has 22 charges in it.
And then there was the one on the oval.
On the body, yes, go ahead.
2 to hit?
Yes, +2 to hit and +2 damage.
22.
Huh?
21 charges?
22 charges.
22 charges.
That was the one on Lucretia.
Right. On the body of the female orcish necromancer, that wand is a wand of acid arrow. It has 43 charges on it. The amulet that you have around your neck That is a potent amulet of natural armor +2. So as long as you're wearing that, and that's natural armor is stackable with protections, right? So you can't stack multiple sort of rings of protections, but an amulet of natural armor can be stacked with a protection as well. So that's all that you found on those bodies, and you will have those ready for next time. All right, now it is time for 2 very fun parts of our show, and I want to say thank you again. Thank you. Great Sunday afternoon stream. Definitely went some interesting directions. Combat was crazy. The Nat 20s coupled with the Nat 1s, then augmented by all the viewer support. Many viewers of support.
Just a minute.
What's that?
Nice back and forth.
Head pats, yes. And hey, look, Pat66, don't feel bad about that, man. You can still enter. I know you've won everything, but that can't continue on. And so, yeah, go ahead.
I have to say, Solomon's expression when Kib laid his head on his lap is the exact same face that Lilith made when she was able to get a hold of Winston the last time we played.
That is exactly right.
Exact same expression, like, yes!
That was, and that's absolutely capture worthy. So I'm going to snip that and make sure.
I need to play this side by side.
Exactly, that would be fun to play side by side. All right, so as I get the giveaway ready, let's go ahead and go around and stream MVP. Stream MVP on this is now up to 1,000 per stream MVP. So it matters. And what you do as viewers, you tell us who you think did the best job today, who had the best role play, maybe the best impact on combat, you thought they were fun or funny or just great immersion, whatever they did that really stood out to you. You can vote them as Stream MVP. If they win, they get 1,000 extra experience points, so it matters to them. Yeah. All right, so let's start over here in the middle this time with Solomon. Solomon, why should you be Stream MVP?
I think my challenge to Lucretia was very well done, on top of following that up with some fairly good rolls, and then yeah, just the general role play throughout the combat and afterwards.
Well,
missing
and they got Kib.
And getting Kib, of course.
That's Fort Rannick, by the way.
Yes.
So that's the fort that you have just cleared. So look, I think that's important too, just to recap, Solomon. It's not just that you had a great role play moment in the challenge. What I really love is that you connected it with something that happened. What was that, 4 months ago?
A while ago.
In the session, you know, connect that warms the cockles of a DM's heart. And no, that is not vile. That is absolutely normal. It's old school phraseology. It just makes a DM so happy when players connect these moments and these seeds in the campaign. It makes it feel more immersive. And I'm not advocating for you to win, but yeah, because I think you won last time too. I should note that. But bravo, well done. All right, let's go to Eamon. Eamon, why should you be Stream MVP?
Well, I would say without me, Solomon would not have had the opportunity to have the killing blow.
That's very true.
Or Cade to sleep through the rest of the fight. And I had a good shot with Shocking Grasp on our Serpent Lady there. So I think I contributed quite a bit today, actually.
You did. And by the way, you don't need to vote yet. And I agree.
I have the poll.
She's going to pop the poll up here after everybody's talked. You'll be able to vote in the poll. Now, while they're doing this, type !shirt for the first of our 2 giveaways. That's all lowercase, SHIRT. Exclamation point shirt to get a blue box shirt like the one you see Cade wearing.
Except without the
not
sparkles.
sparkly. Unless you want sparkles. If you really want sparkles, we can make that happen.
Oh, pirates love sparkles.
True, they do.
Exclamation point shirt, and then we're going to do the big nasty D20 here in just a bit as well. So let's go now to Cade.
You know why I deserve MVP. Well, I'll tell you why. Me! Combat was illustrious, even if it was against my own party. I rolled quite well. I even roleplayed against my own party. And I would have killed them all had I I not role-played sleeping so well? I will tell you, I slept like a baby. So.
And you poured one out.
And I poured one out.
Oh yeah, you poured out.
I poured out my precious rum. So there.
One of his 3 prized possessions.
Well said. Cade was a combat monster. That's right. And hey, no worries, Pat. You can jump in on the die here in a second. And then last but not least, Irda, why should you be stream MVP?
Let's see. Nobody would have survived that fight had I not healed them.
That's true. There was lots of healing happening.
I also did quite a bit of damage against Lucretia with my axe. Also, my roleplay, talking to Shalelu, and then the full burial of Cade and, or not Cade.
By Cade.
Vale.
That's the one you wanted to bury, I think.
But Vale and Jacardros, just like doing that whole moment, I think was a very major RP moment.
I agree. I thought that was fantastic role playing. Maya Morph said that Brim role plays sleeping better, and you'd have to understand because Brim actually like literally tossed his head back, snored on stream.
Yes, he did.
But Cade, I think, did his did
Okay,
a good
so
job as well.
voting is
So your
available
poll is open.
Also want to say,
up top on the top right hand corner, you see a drop down arrow on your Twitch stream.
without that Dispel Magic.
Oh yeah, the Dispel Magic was huge. That was huge for
very
Eamon.
important.
So you vote for Cade, for Eamon, for Irda, for Solomon, and that's all being automatically tallied. While you're doing that, I'm going to do the giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, type !shirt, !shirt, and we're going to run that giveaway forthwith. And again, thank you to our new sponsors, Antic Games and Terrain Crate. All right, Dirtbag Don, you got in just in time. I'm going to run the shirt giveaway here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it. The winner is Lord Ford! Congratulations, Lord Ford! He's been with us for a couple of months, also a sub, a great commenter in the chat, and he's here. So you've always got to be present to win, and he is clearly here, so congrats, Lord Ford. All right, now, don't start the next one yet. Let me get it ready here.
Are we not going to roll for it? Do top 4?
Oh, we'll do that for the die. On the die. On the shirt, we're going to just let it go that way.
Okay.
On the die, we're going to get this ready here. Hang on. On this dice giveaway, we like to do this stuff old school. So your it's going to be exclamation point
today.
One more. Give me one more.
Big die. And thank you for the follow, Grape Ape Texas. I think I got that right, or Grape Ape Texas, whatever. All right, so exclamation point big die, BIGDIE, no space. Exclamation point big die. If you want this gorgeous monstrous D20 from Dice Envy. Again, I'm showing this just for size. You know, here's a regular D20. Here's this big bad boy. It's ebony. It's wood. It's ebony wood. It's gorgeous. And so we're giving away that big Dice Envy die. It's going to come in a Dice Envy bag, by the way, as well. So you'll get this Dice Envy bag along with this giant D20.
It's tied.
And well, the vote is getting close. The vote is tied. If you haven't voted for MVP, make sure you vote.
Yeah,
we have 6 for Eamon, 6 for Solomon, 4 for Irda, 4 for Cade. It is so close.
Yeah.
It's going away. It's going once.
Vote for Cade. Run for votes.
Vote on those
Run
MVPs.
for votes.
Exclamation point big die to get in it. Exclamation, no, we didn't make it. So thank you for asking, Grape Ape Tex. So one of our sponsors is Dice Envy. And so this die is from Dice Envy, one of our great sponsors.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the poll again since it's tied.
All right, so we're going to run the poll again. It's going to be a showdown between those two.
Both get 1,000.
And
Who's that?
exclamation point big die. No, don't put an exclamation point at the end though, Lord Forth. Just one exclamation. So exclamation point BIG. There you go. DIE. That gets you in. Let me see who's in so far. Make sure we got. And then yes, we're gonna do a runoff vote now. And we've got several of you in, but I think there are several of you that are watching that are not in yet. Don't miss this giveaway. Exclamation point big die. And we're going to kick off the stream MVP as a rundown between Eamon and Solomon.
Okay, there you go.
Biomorphs in the guard. So,
Vote, vote.
what we're doing, so they can vote while they're voting. I'm going to get the giveaway ready for the big die. Let's have you say again, Eamon Solomon. We'll start with you, Eamon. Tell us again why you should be Stream MVP. Convince the voters.
Without me, Solomon and Cade would have fought against us, and quite possibly we would have had a TPK. Yes, and I did good damage against our serpent lady foe, and yes, that's why I should be MVP.
Well said. Solomon, why should you be Stream MVP?
I can't argue with that. If not for Eamon.
So you're using the humility route. You're a clever man.
Reverse psychology.
So clever.
So humble. You know, Solomon is known for humility.
All right,
the most humble one of us all.
All right, while those are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and run the big die giveaway. This is your last chance. Okay, I'm glad you got in, Proto Whoop. Exclamation point, BIGDIE. Biggie die, big die. Roll that. And we're going to run it here. I'll give you 10 seconds if you're not in yet. Big die, exclamation point, big die. 10, 9, 8,
We'll have a
7,
roll
6, 5, 4, 3,
The top 4 will
2.
roll for.
All right, so we're going to do 4 rolls on this. So everybody spin, man, spin. All right, so Dirtbag, here's how this works. If you're new to Blue Box, we like to do it still old school.
Dirtbag.
No, Dirtbag, that's a great. We like to do old school. So I'm going to roll this 4 times. Okay, so if you get, your name comes up first, it doesn't mean you've won. It means you're one of the 4 nominees to win. And the vote, oh my gosh, it's 10-9 in the vote. It is so close.
And it's written down. It's written down.
First of all, first nominee is Phantom MJ. He is first nominee.
He's mine, right?
All right, so he's going to belong to Irda, and Irda, he's a sub, so you're going to roll 2 die for him. Gamer Adjacent. That's a brand new follower today, so congrats, Gamer Adjacent. Are you still there? Let's make sure both Gamer and I know Phantom's
while we're waiting, Eamon won the.
Amen! Congratulations, you're Stream MVP, sir. That's 1,000 experience points for you. Let's make sure, is Gamer Adjacent still on?
And is Phantom.
Well, he entered this giveaway. He's got to be on, right?
Phantom is on.
I knew Phantom was on. We're gonna give Gamer a minute. Let's do the next 2, and then we'll still wait to see if we have to read. D&D player Triple H. Oh, congrats! All right,
Chris, you've got Triple H.
Triple H. Let us know you're still on. And then the last giveaway, yeah,
Okay,
Gamer is still here. That's awesome.
Okay,
Triple H still here. I see that. He gave me a yay. All right. And then last one, Proto Woot, another new follower.
Yeah.
So we got 2 new followers.
I got you, Proto.
All right. So here's how this works.
And y'all's are just followers.
Yeah. So we have a sub for you. And a sub for everybody else's follower. No, yours is a sub, right?
D&D.
Yeah, Triple H's not a sub.
He doesn't have a flask next to his
I thought Triple H was a sub. All right, his sub might have expired. Right. So if you're not a sub and you want that double die, you can. I'm not trying to coerce you to subbing, but I'll give you 5 or seconds or so. If you're a sub, you're getting 2 D20s like advantage. But here's what's going to happen. So
if you're only
Irda,
a follower,
you are rolling for
Phantom NJ.
All right, and go ahead and roll the 2 dice for Phantom NJ.
No, an 8 is my higher one.
8 is the higher of the 2.
It wasn't good.
No, that still could win. That's it's not the best
I
one,
don't
but it
think
still
so.
could win. All right, you have
I have Gamer Adjacent.
Gamer Adjacent, new follower today. Thank you, Gamer Adjacent.
7.
A 7. Oh, just under. All right, so Phantom NJ is still in the lead. You have
D&D.
Triple H. You got Triple H. Go ahead and roll.
14.
14. Oh, D&D player Triple H.
All right, Proto Woot.
Now Proto Woot,
I am
another new
using
follower.
the die.
We're down
That's
to the
a
end
double
of
crit
here.
today.
That one's really
The
sparkly.
double.
Is that die still hot, or is it only hot when you're attacking your companions?
We'll
Just
see.
pretend you're attacking us.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
This
you kind
one's
of
against
are.
Solomon.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry. you got a 6.
So it is Triple H! Congratulations, sir! And thank you to all of
Apparently
our...
this is only good for a
all of our,
time.
exactly. Thank you to all of our new followers, all of our new friends. Great show today. I don't mean that way. I'm not saying I had a great, but I'm saying it was a great show with all of you today. So much fun. And keep watching Blue Box. We've got exciting stuff coming. in the coming days. So we're going to go ahead and raid Not Great RPG.
Who won the T-shirt? Because they need to give us their size. Did you tell them that?
Yeah. So our T-shirt winner was. I forgot already. Sorry, I got too excited here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. We appreciate that. Thank you, Direwrath16.
Lord Fourth?
Yeah, Lord Fourth. That's right, Lord
Yes.
Fourth. So DM me on our Discord or hit me up in Twitch here with a whisper. I need your address and your shirt size, and we'll get that out to you. And we're gonna raid a really good show. Not Great RPG. They are Great RPG.
They are.
And so we're not one family. We are in the same place here, Grape. But we actually, this is a group of, there's one family member and then a lot of friends, and we've known each other for a long time. You've got two of us that have already had COVID, one they negative test. We're all fine, so there's no concerns there. Our Tuesday night stream, don't miss our Tuesday night. That's our Greyhawk Awakening stream. Fantastic show. Our highest drawing viewership. It's a good night and a great set of viewers. That's at 5 o'clock Central. That is actually all remote. So I open up the table. I've got bigger sets here that I use. It's a similar old school stream, but with a different feel to it. So you'll love that Greyhawk Awakening stream on Tuesday. And then Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, we have our weekly Lore Master Arcanum, which is a really fun show where we get into lore, painting, minis, talking sort of controversial topics, Dragon magazines, the different editions of the game. We just get into every sort of cool topic on that show. So join us for those. Again, Tuesday at 5 Central, and then Wednesday at 6 Central Time for those two shows. And anything I've forgotten? Anything I missed, everybody?
Yes, we're running Greyhawk Con games. John,
yes, so yeah, 2 Greyhawk Con games. Sign up for those and support all of our great followers. And we are raiding now. Go! Bye-bye. Blue Box out.
Adios.